Welcome, welcome, Christian and Fernando. Welcome, welcome. I was just sharing the stream on all of the Discords, trying to get people to join. How are you guys doing? We are going to have waiting for this. Yeah, I was gonna make a video updating the tier list like I usually do, but honestly, we had such a chill time last time that I thought why not? We can just stream it again. This is last time when we made HAWKS Ultimate Guide, we had a super chill time. We were here for like 5 hours, I think. Yeah. So today is gonna be a lot more difficult to make it this. Oh wait, oh crap! I don't have HAWKS. Okay, we have to add HAWKS. Wait, no. Completely forgot to add HAWKS to the tier list. This is the whole point of the stream. But yeah, I was gonna say today is gonna be a little more difficult than if I just record a video, because whenever I record a video, at least, I will ask for some opinions before obviously I record the video, but it's just whatever I think, right? Or whatever I come to the conclusion of that I will make the video. And then of course then a lot of people just get really pissed off at me in the comments, right? Telling me, oh no, you should put Minera on S, or you should put All Might in D. If any of you know how the heck can I remove one of these Aizawas from here, I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, today is gonna be more difficult because today I'm gonna have all of you guys here. Basically, we're gonna be talking about where each character should be. So of course all of you are going to have different opinions. So it's gonna be tricky. This list, we're gonna make a list for PvP. Well, not make a list, but we're going to update the ones that we already have, right? Every time that a new character comes out, I always update the same tier list, which is updated with the new character. So usually I do PvP and PvE. Last time I did a super co-op tier list too, but I don't know if we're gonna do that. Well, maybe we can do that today because I have you guys here, so you guys can tell me what you think. I usually don't like to make the super co-op tier list because I absolutely completely suck at the auto modes, right? Like super co-op and Warzone. I just completely suck in those modes, so I really feel bad giving you guys a tier list when I have no idea what I'm talking about, right? But if you guys are here and you guys want to, we can do the Super Cup / Warzone tier list today. I'll just follow what you guys have to say. Popcorn ready. Okay. I forgot to get myself a drink, but it's fine. I'll go later. So, we have quite a number of characters now. Did you guys know that we seem to know now? Let me show you. We apparently know now what the order of the new characters that are coming is going to be. Let me show you guys. We're just buying time for more people to join. But I think you guys would be interested in this. Let me show you. I don't know how many of you actually follow Zuro's Discord, but yeah, here. So basically, Zero was telling us yesterday, or was it today? Oh, it was today. He was telling us that yeah, apparently the cards, the exclusive cards for each character, right, um, are numbered, right? Apparently those cards are numbered, and so I don't know. I don't know. I assume he somehow knows um, what number Hawks had, and so now we just follow the obviously just the normal progress, right? The normal path. Um, so if we follow just the numbers that the devs put in the exclusive cards, see since okay there it is. Hawks latest card was 88. So if we follow the number of the exclusive cards of the characters, Mina should be next, which means that like I've been telling you guys, I think something is coming on the 11th. So it would make sense if it's Mina. Well, not really. It wouldn't make sense. Never mind. It wouldn't make sense, but apparently it's gonna be Mina. I've been saying that I think something is coming on the 11th because, the Taiwanese version. Although I don't think it's gonna be related to global anymore, but if they're gonna do anything together, the Taiwanese version has their banner leaving on the 11th, but also our login event is leaving on the 11th. What else? There was something else that's leaving on the 11th for us. It was actually 2 or 3 things I can't remember right now, but I don't know. Just a few things going away on the 11th. The special event that we have right now, that one where you spend stamina, is going away on the 11th too. So, like a lot of things ending on the 11th. So I was thinking that maybe something's coming. So it might be Mina. It might be Mina, right? Because apparently, following the logical progression of the exclusive cards, Mina should be the next character that drops on global. And then, I'm so sorry for all the Dabi stands, but apparently it's going to be Present Mike or Jiro. He says since they started to leak some of their stuff, so by looking at cards numbers, it can be something like this: 91, 92, Present Mike, and 93, 94, Jiro. So my theory would be that Present Mike is going to be the next limited character, and Jiro could be the next battle pass. Maybe they'll start actually giving us battle passes every month now, because Jiro is a Class A student, right? So if they're putting Class A students in battle passes like Mina, previously Ojiro, right? It makes sense that Jiro would be the next one. She would probably be A rank just like Mina, right? So Present Mike, right? So let's see. So basically, when is Hawks leaving? Hawks should be leaving on the 18th, right? Yeah, on the 18th, and so so 1, 2, 3. Well, not sure. The timing would be kind of weird, I guess, because it kind of seems so. Mina would drop on the 11th theoretically, right? Mina could drop on the 11th, so then she would her battle pass would leave on the 1st, on September 1st. So so Present Mike would be dropping on the 18th. So that means that Present Mike would drop 2 weeks before Jiro? Who knows? I don't know. Now I'm confusing myself. Let's see what you guys are saying. I belong to Z? What? Okay, see ya. Hawks underrated? Yeah. Hawks sometimes glitches out in PvP and you get infinite ultimate. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Bakugo's banner is leaving on the 11th. Oh, there you go. See, more stuff that's leaving on the 11th. 2 people in one battle pass. I mean, we could. I would be very surprised, honestly, after no content for like a whole month. Now we have so much, but I would be very happy if that happened. I would be very, very happy. Hopefully they don't increase the price, though. Present Mike sounds like a power unit. Hopefully. I mean, he would either be power or tech, I think, right? We already apparently have Present Mike's ability icons. Let me show you guys. I made a video about it, but I don't know. People don't really care about leaks videos. So people were saying, I don't know about this. Okay, this is just the people's opinions. Oh wait, let me just. Okay, here we go. So people were saying that these are President Mike's icons for his abilities, and this is how they represent them. I don't know where. I assume in the manga maybe, or the anime. Not the anime, but the manga maybe. I don't know. So yeah, people were saying that these are President Mike's icons, which would make sense if he's the next one, right? So I don't know. You guys tell me, what do you think? But yeah, I don't know. It sounds weird because it kind of sounds like All Might. I mean, not All Might, but President Mike would be first before Jiro. So I don't know. It could either be that, or it could also be that Jiro just drops in a banner. But I'd say that's very unlikely, honestly. I don't know. Let's see what's next after that, because I kind of got stuck with President Mike, right? So we have President Mike or Jiro next, right? Which is going to be very strange. Probably President Mike first. Oh, wait. I've been talking as if President Mike... Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. I've been talking as if President Mike was after Jiro, but apparently President Mike does come before Jiro. So yeah, we seem to have a tentative timeline then, right? So what I think could happen is we could get Mina on the 11th, right? Which would mean that she leaves on September 1st. Okay? So in that case, HAWKS is leaving on the 18th. So we could have President Mike drop on the 18th, right? While Mina is still out in the battle pass, and HAWKS is going away, right? And then President Mike would leave exactly on the 1st, right? Which would be the exact date when Mina leaves and Jiro could drop, right? If she is a battle pass character. So okay, so that's a good guess, right? That's a good timeline, which would mean that Jiro would drop with Dabi, because apparently Dabi comes after Jiro. So yeah, I'm sorry to all the Dabi fans. It looks like you're gonna have to wait a whole other month. So yeah, after Dabi, if Dabi drops on the 1st, if they're really not giving us any more break weeks, which I hope they do, because first of all, we want reruns, right? I also don't have All Might. I'm with you guys. I'm not gonna summon for him, but you know, like if I wanted to, like how long am I gonna have to wait, right? So if they don't give us any breaks, Dabi should drop on the 1st, September 1st, and then we should have probably Toga on September 15th, and Janice would be dropping on September 29th, almost October. That's pretty cool. But that also means, wait, August. Okay, so we would have Mina in the battle pass for August, Jiro in September. So we would be missing another battle pass character that should come with Janice. Or Genist. I don't know how you guys like to pronounce that. HAWKS is much better than All Might. I don't know. Depends on what specifically we're talking about. What else are you guys saying? HAWKS should be the new face of MHA. All Might a bit old now. I mean, he's retired now, so you know, it makes sense that somebody else replaces him. But you know, it should be the new number 1 that replaces him. I would be surprised if Jiro is a premium character. Me too. I think that they're actually going to start giving us battle passes every month now. Finally, hopefully. HAWKS is really good in Super Co-op. All right. I don't know. I haven't tested him in Super Co-op because I don't know if he's gonna be good, considering that he can't ult in Super Co-op. So you know, that kind of like, I'm not too sure about that. Then we have what else are you guys saying? Stain outdamaged by Endeavor. He is a beast. Yeah, Endeavor is kind of good in like long prolonged fights, right? He like eventually outdamages other characters. He just has a slow build up. But yeah, but Stain. Oh, Stain. I thought you said HAWKS. Is that Stain outdamaged your Endeavor? Oh yeah, Stain. Stain is the best character in the game, of course. He outdamages everyone. That looks like a bat hitting the ground. How can how can that be Mike? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of strange, right? I don't know, but people were saying that it is, so I'm not sure either. Honestly, like, what is this, right? What is that? Does President Mike like bring down meteorites with his voice or something? He doesn't have a metal rod. Uh, like, is he throwing rocks in the air or something? Like, there he doesn't have his gloves. You know how he has? There's actually a skill that actually does show his gloves. Let me show you guys. So I don't see President Mike, honestly, in those abilities. I really don't. But people were saying that they are his. But you can see that is a present mic skill for sure, because those are the gloves that he uses, right? So that is a present mic skill. But look at that, he doesn't have anything there. In fact, this, to me, honestly, these hands look like the hands of a kid. I don't know a bit about you guys, but I feel like those are like young hands, right? But I don't know. I've thought about it so long, but I can't figure out who could this be, honestly. Out of the characters that we know are coming, right? Let's see. So, Present Mike, I don't know. Jiro, maybe Jiro, but like the metal rod. Where's the metal rod coming from? Like, I don't know. So I don't know about Jiro. Then what else? Dabi, we already have Dabi skills. We know that it's not Dabi. It could be Toga, because that is something that I theorized, right? I kind of felt like maybe this are skills, but change skills from other characters, right? I thought that might be it, right? Like, because this could be like a Toga copying Momo's ability, right? And just making a metal rod or something like that, right? And this could be her copying the E from Uraraka. This could be copying either a Shoro ability or an Endeavor ability, or who else was there? Or Bakugo, right? So maybe it's Toga's abilities. Still saving for Toga? Well, I don't know if you were here like 5 minutes ago, but we were theorizing, and we think, well, apparently, according to what Zuro is saying and doing some math, if we don't get a single break week, right, from here till to October, Toga should drop somewhere in the middle of September. Oh, yeah, we think, right? We don't know. All my kills, my whole team. Yeah, I feel you. The Shigi more than Stain to me. You still like Shigi more than Stain? Honestly, both of them are my favorite characters in the game. I think Stain is the best character in the game. Shigi is not that great. Probably the worst limited character that we have. But they're both my favorite characters. I love playing with both of them. They're just so much fun. I know Stain is just standing there and spamming E and continuous call, but I don't know. I just love seeing all the crits pop up. It's just so satisfying to me. I don't know. I really like Stain. It's either Present Mike or Jiro, but like, why? Like, a lot of people say that these are Present Mike skills, but why? Like, what makes you say that? Like, Present Mike, he doesn't make fireballs. He doesn't throw rocks. He doesn't have super strength or anything like that. He doesn't have a metal rod, and I don't even know what that is. That kind of looks like lightning or something. It's obviously an ult, but whose ult? I don't know. The first one can be, yeah, exactly. The first one could be, if this is an ult, it could be Kaminari's ult. It would be kind of weird that she kind of like, well, I did theorize before that she could copy like one specific ability from each character, because copying all of their abilities and modifying them, right, and having a different little icon for each ability of every character in the game would be a little bit too much. But maybe Toga can just copy one ability from each character, right? In which case she would be copying Kaminari's ult, right? This could be her copying Kaminari's ult. This could be, I don't know what Momo's abilities are. I don't have Momo, but this could be Uraraka's E. This could be maybe Bakugo's Q, or it could be maybe Shoto's Fire W or something, right? But it's just theories, right? We have no idea. But anyways, guys. Anyways, let's just jump into the tier list now. We're gonna start with the PVE tier list. I don't know how we can signify that. Maybe we can zoom out. Maybe if we zoom out. No, I don't know how to. How can I tell you guys that we're doing PVE? You know what? You guys in the chat are going to be responsible for telling the people that come later that we're doing PVE for now. I'm holding you guys responsible for that, okay? If people don't know that we are doing PVE, I'm holding you guys accountable. Monoma? Surprise Monoma? Yeah. I mean, I'm all for surprises, honestly. Like the whole HAWKS stuff, that was completely unexpected. I love that. I love that so much. It was so exciting. Like, oh my god. After playing so many gachas for so long, right, where you always know what's coming because there's always the Asian version, right, the Japanese or Chinese version first. Like, actually experiencing a new character like dropping out of nowhere without having previous knowledge, it was just so exciting. I love it. Yeah. So let's jump into the tier list. Okay, so we're starting with All Might. This is PVE, guys. PVE. So I think in PVE, All Might is definitely going to be S, right? It's PVE. Any character that can group mobs in PVE is going to be S tier for sure. I think All Might is 100% S tier. He's annoying as hell, especially in agency assessments, because if you're with one or two All Mights in your team, they'll just drag everything around. If you're playing with like a static character like Stain, for example, it's just so freaking annoying. Because All Might will just drag the enemies everywhere, like all over the screen, and it's so hard to like actually do anything. I really hate that. But yeah, we're putting All Might on S for sure. So then we have Kaminari for PvE. So I know there are a lot of people that really like Kaminari. Obviously, he's one of the first 3 characters that we get in the game, right? One of the 3B rank characters that we get. But I don't like him for PvE, and that's for just one reason only, and that's that he doesn't deal damage. I feel like he doesn't deal any damage. He lacks so much damage. Yeah, exactly. Kaminari in C. That's what I'm thinking. Because he doesn't have damage. He just doesn't deal damage at all. He has great AoE, absolutely great AoE abilities for sure. But you know, I have him triple S, and to be fair, I don't have his talents because I refunded them a long time ago and I haven't invested back. But I like the time that I did use him, it's just he lacks damage so much, so freaking much. So then let's go to Kirishima, right? Kirishima, I love Kirishima so much. Kirishima's just so much fun. I just got the 40, how many is it? 30, 33, something like that. Stars in hero ratings that you need for them to give you the title, like, right, the special title depending on the character. So I just got Kaminari's because I got him to triple S a couple days ago, and I'm so proud of that. I love Kaminari. He's just so much fun, but unfortunately, same thing, honestly, in PvE. He just lacks so much damage. He doesn't have enough, because he's a very reactive character, which makes him good for PvP. But in PvE, he really struggles to do damage. So we're gonna put him on C for now. Let me know if you guys agree. So Kirishima in B, he's too inconsistent with his damage. Yeah, exactly. Kirishima's also C, no AoE damage. Yeah, he doesn't have AoE. He does very little AoE, and it's not very reliable, right? And also, he really lacks on a lot of damage. To actually deal damage, he actually needs to counter first, so he can go into his quirk, right? Where he actually deals a ton of damage, right? But you know, he needs to counter first, and against enemies that are very passive, like the last Night Ops boss, right? The paper guy. It just takes forever, right? Because you just have to wait for the boss to do something, and then you have to counter. You know, like, also his E is a good source of damage, but his E also takes forever to get going, right? Or to actually deal significant damage. So, yeah, Kirishima, I think, is definitely a C in PvE, right? We're doing PvE for those of you that are hopping in right now. So then Aizawa, right? I was talking to some people yesterday about Aizawa in PvE specifically, and so we were talking, and they were telling me that, you know, we should make a new row. So we're gonna put a new row because I ended up agreeing with them for sure. So we're gonna make a new row, and we're gonna put we're gonna say it's A plus, because this is going to be. Let me change this color because, like, I get triggered. That doesn't fit. I don't like that. No. I don't like that either. No, please change that. Okay, much better. Actually, this yellow should be here, and this orange should be up there. Let's see. Meanwhile, I'm gonna talk about why I'm making a new tier, and it's basically because when it comes to Aizawa and Ida, right? We're gonna get to Ida later, but those two should, like, they feel like they belong in a separate category than everybody else for some reason, right? Well, not for some reason. When it comes to Aizawa, he's very, very good in single target, right? When it comes to single target, but not just very, very good. He's a god of 1v1 of single target, right? He's an absolute monster in 1v1. But he lacks a lot in when it comes to fighting mobs, because he doesn't have reliable AoE. Obviously, he does have an AoE when it comes to his W, right? His caltrops. That is a form of AoE for sure. His ranged E sort of, but it's not reliable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not reliable. Also, his square can actually catch more than one character. He can, like, do 2 or 3 if they're grouped up, but it's not reliable. You know, it's not like All Might or Stain, right? That or Endeavor that will actually group the mobs and then destroy them, right? But you know, he excels so much at 1v1, but he struggles so much in AoE that he kind of belongs in a category of his own, right? So we made A plus. That's what A plus stands for, right? So yeah, that's why Aizawa is there. Let's move this one down here. So then Tokoyami. Tokoyami, you guys know that I completely fell out of love with Tokoyami. Okay. Let me read chat before we jump to Tokoyami. I managed to 30-star hero rating with Aizawa with those damn paper copies after selling. Congratulations, dude. I'm not sure. I don't think I've done it yet. Cause yeah, like, unless you can get your quirk going before he pulls the clones for the first time, so that you can grab all 3 clones at once. I don't know, like, you need an absurd amount of damage to actually deal with that boss, right, in hero rating. If you guys don't know which one we are talking about, it's the paper guy, but he likes to split into 3 clones almost like immediately as soon as the fight starts, so it's very, very hard. But again, characters like All Might, Endeavor, or Stain have a very easy time against that boss because they can group mobs, right? While Aizawa really, really struggles in that stage. As I'm sure Corey, I'm sorry, not Corey, but Ruffle, what the F dude can tell you guys. So Corey is saying that we're all waiting to see you put HAWKS in B tier, even though we'll summon for him. This is not a nervous laugh whatsoever. Don't worry about it. Aizawa is the best for boss raids and time events. Yeah, well, he's very good in 1v1 for sure. Yeah. I said quick at the exact time when he splits. Yeah, that's exactly what you should do. But it's very hard to actually charge your quirk before he splits. That's what I struggle with. SS Aizawa is the best in Super Co-op. I have no idea. I don't have a single summonable SS character, I think. Oh wait, no, I have Uraraka. Uraraka is a summonable SSS character, but No, wait, I'm lying. I also have Ida. And Ojiro. And Froppy. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. What I meant to say is that I don't have a single S rank character that's SS or above. That's what I meant to say. So, anyways, guys, let's jump to Tokoyami. So Tokoyami, I really liked him when I pulled him first. I think he's the first Class A rank S character that I pulled, but my problem with Tokoyami, I mentioned this in my videos a lot, is that my problem with Tokoyami is that his abilities are so noisy, right? He occupies too much of the screen, and I just find that very, very like obnoxious, honestly. It's just very hard to see, especially when it comes to like PvP, for example. Oh, did I move them? How did I do that? Oh, there we go. Especially when it comes to PvP, it's very annoying to try and see what's happening, right? Like a lot of the time I'll use the E or something like that, or the Q and transform and stuff, and like by the end of the animation, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm beating his ass, and I'm getting my ass handed to me instead. Like, so but Tokoyami is excellent at handling mobs, right? The exact opposite to Aizawa, right? He's very, very, very good with mobs. His single target damage is okay. If he does go into Rampage, though, if he goes into Rampage, he's a monster. Like, he makes all the difference when it comes to hero ratings. If you're struggling with a particular level in hero ratings, all you have to do is keep trying until he goes into Berserk or whatever that red mode is called, and he'll destroy it. Like, I'm telling you guys from experience, I don't even have talents on him, and I did like the 53k requirement yesterday with like 40k BP or something like that. Just because he went into that Berserk mode. He's just ridiculous when he goes into that. Ridiculous. So I think he fits very well in A. Just because, like, exactly like I was saying from Aizawa, right? Aizawa doesn't have a reliable AoE. Well, Tokoyami doesn't really have a reliable high damage output, right? Because his that Berserk, that red mode, is actually based on percentage. You can increase the percentage, yes, with your what is it? With your talents, right? But it's still not reliable. I think it's like 20% chance that you can get it to. So yeah. If you guys agree, I think we're gonna leave Tokoyami at A. I don't see anybody arguing about it, so let's read chat before we continue. Every character is OP if you know how to use them. Well, yes, of course. What are we saying? Toko is a beast in Rampage. Rampage, that's what it's called. Yeah, Rampage. That's what I meant to say. Berserk is what I was saying. But other than that, he's Mei. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have he's not reliable, right? You have to like hope that you get into that Rampage mode. Why is Kirishima on C tier? His blocking mechanic is pretty OP. I defeat everybody with him. You can do endless combos with him. I think you're talking about PvP, but this is a PvE the PvE tier list. We'll do PvP as soon as we're done with this one. We're going to do both today, and we might even go into Super Co-op / Warzone, depending on you guys. Deku goes in F tier beyond horrendous. Yeah. Guys, I'm holding you accountable. I told you guys. You're responsible for telling Marco that we're doing PvE, not PvP. You failed me, guys. So then we have Deku. Deku, like, people argue all the time about Deku in the comments whenever I update the tier list, because Deku, I feel like he doesn't have enough damage. But people tell me that he does. So let's assume he does. The problem with Deku is that he's his talents don't make any sense. Like, that's what I really, really don't like about him. I feel like his talents don't make sense. Because your talents kind of, like, I know there's a talent that requires you to do, I think it's E first, and then it buffs your W. But you don't want to do E and then W. You want to do W, Q, E, right? Because you want to open the fight with Q, right? And then do your auto attack combo, then use your E, and and then you jump away, and then you do your W to refresh your Q. So you do W, Q, and then E again, because you're supposed to use E in a chain while you get the cooldown back from W or Q, so that you can, restart your combo again. So like there's another one that does something like that, right? That I think you have to use your W to refresh or to buff your E or something like that. They don't make sense, honestly. I feel like his talents don't really make sense. Not only that his talents don't make sense, but I also like really struggle with him when it comes to PvE, because some bosses are very short, right? Like for example, again, Thousand Eyes, right, which is the paper boss. He's very short. So with Deku, you will do your Q, right, your double Q, and then you'll be hanging in the air, and you'll lose DPS, you'll lose time, because you need to wait until he drops back on the floor, so that you can actually like stay on the floor and do your auto attack combo. Because if you do it in the air right after your Q, you're just gonna hit the air, you're not even gonna hit your enemy. So I don't know, I find Deku extremely annoying to use in PvE. So what do you mean we failed you, guys? You're responsible for telling people hopping into the into the stream that we're doing the PvE tier list, and Marco was confused. How dare you guys? I'm just kidding, guys. So his top arm makes Rampage more reliable. Oh yeah, you're talking about Tokoyami. Yeah, it does make it more reliable, but it's still a percentage based. So it's still not 100% like a lot of other characters, right, that can reliably 100% of the time put out a very big high DPS, right? Is Hawk worth it? We'll get to that. I think so, but we'll get to that. Put a little text in Notepad saying PvE or something. But yeah, I thought about that, but I'm not recording my screen because I have a bunch of things going on other than the stream. So I can't put it because I don't know if I can select multiple stuff in OBS. I don't know. The one that gives Flick hyper armor is very good. I didn't even know that the W didn't have hyper armor, honestly. I truly had no idea. I'm gonna wait for the next character. Well, I don't know if you saw Zuro's leaks last night, but it seems like next character is going to be well, it's going to be Mina in the Battle Pass, and the next one after that is going to be apparently Present Mike. So that's what it seems like, guys. Like from what the leaker could find, and following a logical progress. Like, it's not a guarantee. You guys know that leaks don't really guarantee anything, right? People have been waiting for Davi for ages because he's been leaked for ages, and Davi is still not coming. So don't jump into the hype train, because we don't know. This is just speculation, right? We think it would make sense, according to what the devs have in the files, that Present Mike would be the next limited character. Just don't use Q2. Yeah, but then you're missing out, right? You're missing out on damage, I feel like. Yeah. PvE tier first? Yes, we're doing PvE first. PvE Deku combo, I use his QQ, WQQ. Yeah. I wonder what the optimal combo would be for Deku, right? Because where do you fit your E's? I guess after that, right? Because you do QQ and then you're in the air, you do W to refresh Q, and then that leaves you on the floor again. That's good. I think that's good. That's smart. When I try to combo with Deku with the boss, I miss all of my attacks with him because the boss is short. Yeah, exactly. You can just pin a comment on this chat saying, "Oh, I can pin comments here." I had no idea. Let's see. We're doing PvE tier list first. How do I pin it? Okay, pin message. Wow, you guys are so smart. You guys are so smart. Yeah. So, anyways, let's keep going. Oh yeah, Deku. I think I'm gonna put Deku on B because I feel like he doesn't really lack as much damage, or people argue that he doesn't lack as much damage as Kaminari or Kirishima, but I feel like he's still not on the level of A or A plus or S. Honestly, I think he fits nicely in B, to be completely honest. So then we come to Bakugo. Bakugo is my favorite character. If you guys don't know, my Bakugo has 53k BP. He had more but for reasons that I'm about to explain, I removed some cards from him and gave them to other characters. So now he's at 53. I think he was at like 55 or something, 56 maybe. I don't know. But Bakugo, right? Bakugo, he's like outstanding at putting out damage. He has outstanding damage. He is amazing at dealing damage. He is fine when it comes to AoE, because his Q is an AoE, right? And you do have an unreliable way to group mobs together, which is, if you guys don't know, this is a hot tip for you. If you like Bakugo, you can put Tokoyami's assist on his Q, and so whenever it procs, or his W or E, depending on what you have. So when he procs, Tokoyami will group the mobs for you, and then you can just shoot them down with your Q. But it's obviously unreliable, right? Because the assists are not 100%. They are percentage, chance-based, right? So Bakugo is outstanding at putting out damage. He deals so much damage. It's incredible. My problem with Bakugo is that they didn't give him damage reduction like they did with Stain, right? Which is a shame, because they're basically the same character, right? Stain wants to just use his E and then just stand there slashing away, right? But he has basically 100% damage reduction, to do that, right? But Bakugo doesn't have damage reduction. So you have to have impeccable positioning in order to use Bakugo properly, right? Or optimally. You need to know exactly which pixel on the map to stand on, so that certain bosses don't hit you or don't focus on you, so that you can and that you also are at enough distance, right, close enough or far enough, that you can still hit all of your Qs. So Bakugo, it's such a shame, but they did give him hyper armor for his Qs, which are his main source of damage, but they didn't give him damage reduction, which is such a shame, because he's so good at putting out damage, right? I know somebody said that obviously every character is going to be top tier if you know how to use them. Yes, but this is especially true for Bakugo. With Bakugo, you really need to know exactly where to position yourself in order to get the best out of him. With that said, he definitely has more damage than Deku does, honestly. He does have an AoE, however unreliable. Deku doesn't. And honestly, he if you get him to SS, it's such a huge leap for him. If you get him to SS, he's such a top tier character. He's so freaking good. The only thing that he's missing is damage reduction. So I'm gonna put him on A. Let's see what you guys think. I'm gonna jump into the chat now. Let's see. Oh wow, you guys are very active. We are so smart. Yes, you guys are very smart. Hello, buddy. It's not like PvP where you get the juggle, so I just go straight into the ground slam Q after W and then throw E after. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably how you should play Deku. Please, Deku in D. No, I don't feel like he's that bad. I'm French, all right. Welcome, French community. Yeah, how is Kirishima worse than Deku? The problem with Kirishima is that he doesn't have damage. Kirishima is very, very good in PvP, but in PvE he relies on his Q to be able to deal big damage, while Deku can deal enough damage on his own with his quirk. It's not a very big difference, guys. It's not like a super huge, massive gap between Kirishima and Deku, but I do think Deku is a little more reliable than Kirishima. I mean, Kirishima is great if you are with your friends, right, in co-op 9 maybe, or agency assessments, and you can actually coordinate with your friends so that you use Kirishima and you tank for your teammates, right? That would be great. But Deku is just, I feel like he's a tiny little bit, he has a little bit of an edge over Kirishima. I'd rather play Kirishima than Deku because of survivability in PvE. His damage isn't that bad either. Yeah, the problem is that you have survivability, yeah, sure, but you run out of time because a lot of the events are timed. Like for example, Operation X, you'll run out of time before you can deal enough damage to finish the stage with Kirishima, right? Bakugo is better than Toko in PvE. He's more consistent if you use crit support cards, for sure. Yeah, you have to dodge attacks for Bakugo while Stain can face tank. Exactly. It's such a shame because I love Bakugo. And they're basically, they like, it's basically the same concept for the characters, right? They're like, why didn't they give him damage reduction? I hope they buff him someday. I really do. So either we dodge or we get destroyed in the ice. Well, I mean, it's true for every character ever, except maybe for Stain, right? Or All Might, but, or Endeavor. But, you know, those are all top tier, so... So, not A+? No, A+ is actually reserved for a special category that we'll get into a little bit later with another character. Shigaraki is OP S tier in my opinion. Okay, we'll get to Shigi later. No worries. I think all the premium characters are in A+ or above, yes. Hello Jay, I'm a new sub, nice to meet you. Hello Langelo, nice to meet you too. Mineta is #1 waifu. So S tier. Guys, no joke, I get a lot of comments whenever I make tier list videos. I get a lot of comments with people mad that I don't put Mineta in like A tier or S tiers. I don't get it. Like if there really are that that many like Mineta mains or Mineta stands, like where are they? I have never, I don't think, I might have seen one or two, but I don't even remember. But I more reliably see Ojiros in agency assessments than Minetas. 100%. I do see Minetas in PvP though. But in PvE, I've seen way more Ojiros than Minetas. So I don't know where the people mad about Mineta not being S or A tier come from. But we'll get to that when we get to Mineta. Damage is king in MHA's strongest hero. Yeah, for sure. That's why you always prioritize damage stats when it comes to gear or chips and stuff like that, right? Depends on how strong the characters are built. My Kirishima hits harder than my Deku, and I build him more defensively than Deku, who I put a lot of damage cards on. That's a hot take. That's an interesting take. I'd love to see a video showcasing that or comparing that. After the latest chap, Mineta is defo the best waifu. Oh my god. No, I hate Mineta. He's disgusting. I don't like the character in the anime. He's just he grosses me out. And honestly, I dislike Mineta because I feel like he's gross, and I also dislike him because he corrupted my boy Kaminari. Kaminari could be such a good, nice boy, and he's just corrupted by that bad influence. He just has bad friends. I need to tell him that. If I created Bakugo, Q would blow up half of the PvP. Me too. Oh my god, I love Bakugo. Dumpster fire tier for Ojiro? Yeah. Let's jump into that now. Who do you think is the best character that we have currently? I think Stain, hands down, for sure. I think Stain is. No cap. Also, Shadow's eyes is too small. Yeah, a little bit, honestly. I cry because the only full set of 6 stars is somehow Mineta. Oh, F. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, well, we're gonna skip this one because nobody cares. Mineta. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to use Ojiro. Guys, I don't know. I don't know how to use him. I wish I did. If you guys have ever tried to read his skills, you know how much of a nightmare they are. Like, what were they even trying to say? What even is that? Like, I feel like I have to send that to, like, I don't know, like a freaking Egyptologist so that they can decipher that for me. Because, like, who wrote or who translated? Well, Google Translate did, but, like, who thought it would be a good idea to ship his skills written down like that? Like, what does he even do? I don't get it, honestly. Like, honestly, when I do hero ratings with him, I just, like, smash every button until it's done. But I really wish I knew how to play him. He looks like a really fun character, but, you know, even, like, the other day, I got a whale with me on agency assessments, right? We were doing, I think it was floor 18 or 19 or something like that. And he brought his triple S plus Ojiro. And we didn't get S, like, when we had another whale, right? I think it was an Endeavor whale. Also triple S plus. And we couldn't get the S grade, right? Like the 3 rewards because of the Ojiro. I dealt more damage with my Stain than the triple S plus Ojiro. My Stain is S. and I dealt more damage than the Ojiro. So I feel like he looks very cool, right? And his mechanics look awesome and stuff, but there must be something inherently wrong with them, right? To the point that even triple S plus, you still can't, like be on par with other characters, better characters, right? I think nobody's going to question if I put Ojiro on D. Let's see what you guys think. What are you guys saying? Mineta is thick? Oh my god, no, please. Mineta is disgusting, dude. Like, have you seen his let me actually show you, because you have to see this. Like, guys, if you don't want to have an image engraved in your brain that you will never be able to get out of it, please step away for a few minutes. But let me show you. Let me show you this. Look at that. That's a diaper. That is a diaper, guys. That is a diaper. Do you see that? That's a diaper. Why does he have a diaper? He's a perv. Why does he have a diaper? That is so disturbing. So disturbing. That's one of the main reasons why I dislike Mineta so much. Anyways. What are you guys saying? What do you mean bad friends? They're just teaching him the good stuff. Wow, you guys are very active today. Shigaraki is best character. He's best boy. I love him. I love his character, honestly. You need to put respect on Mineta's name, man. He's a god. No, he really is not. Ojiro's Dodo Butter. Yeah. HAWKS looks cool, but he's not that great. He's just very complicated to use. Not the Mineta stance. Yeah, not the Mineta stance. He's worst hero. He's basically just punch, kick, tail. Yeah, that's exactly what I said in my talent tree guide. Oh wait, I'm gonna let me just save you guys from that mental image. So Bakugo, press Q. Ojiro, 50-page booklet of instructions. Oh my god, guys, we need memes. We need memes about this. We really do. We need a subreddit for My Hero Academia memes, or more like the Strongest Hero memes. Is this for PvP only or not? No, this is PvE. Satsking. This is PvE. We're gonna do PvE as PvP as soon as we're done with this one. Both Ojiro and Froppy are really good on auto because I don't know how to play them. Yeah, honestly, I was talking to Superson yesterday, which is a friend on my server, and he's a Froppy stan. He loves Froppy, and he was telling me like a lot of the time auto plays better than like very good Froppy players. So I don't know. That's very strange. Apparently, it has something to do with her enhanced Q. That way, when he comes, he will kill Endeavor. No spoilers, please. What type is Dabi? Technical, power, or speed? We don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna be tech. Probably. Image Mineta. Bisexual king Mineta, really? Ugh. Clearly he's going for some kind of brand deal. Mineta, big brain. Oh my god. You guys are too big brain for me. I think he will be tech, yeah, for sure. The disrespect to the best wife who can have that. He's supposed to look like a ball of grapes. Oh, well, to me it looks like a diaper. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, but why does he have his pee-pee in a grape ball? Well, I guess. Moving on. Moving on. This is a family-friendly stream. He's supposed to look like a ball of grapes. Yeah, Mineta can on the run while saving people. I've yet to see Minetas in agency assessments, honestly. Even when he's buffed, I don't know. So, I'm all premium heroes. I only have Aizawa. I started playing since All Might. Oh, wow. How, though? Shouldn't you have reached Pity by now? Dabi Blue Flame is stronger than Endeavor Orange Flame. Oh, yeah, totally. Makes sense. So Dabi kill Endeavor. Of course. Very logical. A lot of people on Reddit said Stain wasn't good when he first dropped. Missed out on Stain because of that. Guys, like, they're saying the same thing about HAWKS. Don't listen to people saying that they're bad. People love to say that characters are bad when they first drop. Just don't listen to them. Like, I know they trash talk Stain to like all hell. I know, but to me personally, I really think Stain is the best character in the game. honestly, at S tier, right? Because my whale friends will tell you that things are very different in triple S plus, and I obviously they are, right? But when it comes to S, when it comes to us free to play players, Stain is the best S character in my opinion. We had 100 viewers. Yeah, you guys are blowing this up. I love it. My Discord was letting me know about the stream. What's up, fam? What's up, Gotcha Death? I follow a lot of your streams too. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I didn't know I didn't know how much fun it was to stream. Honestly, I started like very recently. But yeah, like I just spend hours. I can spend hours here talking to you guys. Jay saying Mineta ain't thick. He's not though. He's just wearing a diaper. That's why he looks thick, because he's wearing a diaper. Oh my god, this is such a disturbing conversation. Let's get serious for a second with Mineta. So Mineta has a lot of burst. Mineta. But I wouldn't say it's a very reliable burst. But well, it really depends on who you're fighting. If you're fighting someone like, for example, Tesla, the electric boss, then he's very unreliable, right? Because obviously the burst for Mineta comes from his Q. And Tesla is just going to teleport everywhere and not let you hit your Qs. But if you're fighting someone like, obviously, the mud monster, sludge monster, however you want to call him, then obviously easy peasy. If you're fighting someone like Thousand Eyes, which is the paper guy, again, easy peasy. He barely moves at all. So yeah. Also, Mineta is very reliant on his talents. He really relies on his talents because his talents give him, I think it's an instant, correct me guys if I'm wrong, but I think it's an instant cooldown on his E and W whenever he uses one or the other, which is very good, right? Because it's not his cooldown in his E or W, it's the enhanced E or W that gives that refreshes. So that's very good, because obviously those are the ones that you want to be casting, right? Otherwise you're just running around spinning on the floor waiting for those to come back up. So he has very good damage, very good burst, but it's not completely reliable, because you need to be facing bosses or enemies that don't move around a lot, so you can actually land everything. And he's very reliant on talent, so we're gonna put him on B. I feel like he's not really on the level of Toko or Bakugo, and obviously not Aizawa or All Might. So let's see what you guys think. Make great content. Thanks, man. You too. I watch all of your videos always. Love your videos. Mineta is diaper baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give the per burst damage, of course. Guys, family friendly, please. Mineta better than every character. Mineta's hiding his hips in that. Oh my god. What the fuck? One of his silence is broken. Oh really? Which one? So basically Mineta isn't good against enemies with a lot of mobility. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I can get it to proc in training. Mineta, in my opinion, has the top 3 best Q. The first one is All Might, Mineta, Stain. The best Qs? Top 3 best... What? Wait. Mineta, in my opinion, has the top 3 best Q. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. I'm a little confused. Because Stain's Q is not good. I mean, it's good in PvP, but not in PvE. You don't want to use your Q on PvE. So, yeah, I subbed. Thank you so much, Blaze Gamer. Blasphemy, Mineta should be at least T4. Oh my god, guys. The big physic on this. We're moving on to Momo. This is not going to make things better, but we're moving on to Momo. So Momo in PvE. I used to have her, I think it was on A, and I got yelled at by my whale friends. my whale friends, that sounds kind of weird, saying that she's terrible for PvE. I don't have her. I really don't. I don't have her. I'm missing All Might and Momo in my account right now. So I don't know. I know he's absolutely S tier, 100%, 1,000,000,000% top tier in PvP, but I don't know how she is in PvE. In agency assessments, it's just like Mineta. I never, ever see her in agency assessments. I don't understand, though. I don't get it. Like, she seems to have a good DPS, and she can just put her turrets down and they'll hit the boss, right? So I don't get why she's not good in PvE. What do you guys think? What do you guys have to say about that? Oh, you're God tier. Oh, dog tier, you mean? Um, Creati is only A. I don't know. Momo does things to me. Yaorasu is broken, A plus for sure. Would be the best, triple S plus. Momo is kept on pull. Momo makes me act up. Momo screen when you are getting carried. She can give team buffs. Also use her for agency assessment. So I don't know. I really don't know. We're gonna put him on. We're gonna put her here for now, just right in the middle, because like I don't know her, and you guys don't like you're not agreeing with yourselves. So we're gonna put her here, and we'll get back to her at the end of the stream, or at the end of the tier list. So let's move a little faster. So then we have Uraraka. So Uraraka for PVE, I like her. I really like her for PVE. Because of her AOE, first of all. Second of all, she's very good against a lot of bosses that can't bring her down from the air. She'll just chill in the air for a while, right, destroying bosses, and she won't give a like a crap, right, about what's happening down there. So I really like her. I feel like putting her on A. What do you guys think? Um, let's see. What are you guys saying? I should reset to Toko skills and put him on my Aizawa. If you really like Aizawa and you don't find him too complicated, then yeah, sure. And if you really need a character that's strong 1v1, for sure. So yeah, she's good. I got him from my 100 pity, my first S rank, pain and good. I wish I could have her. I don't. I have the worst luck in the permanent banner, I swear. Momo is only good at making other characters good. All right, I don't know, guys. I have no idea. But why isn't she like more on Super Cup or Warzone then? I barely ever see her. At least in A. Okay, that's like the third, fourth time that I see someone A. So we're gonna move her up to A. But I'm gonna get yelled at by my well friends. Um, um. So, Daddy J with quick question: who is the best overall unit in your opinion? Stain. Stain 100%. I'm a Stain stan. I love Stain. Stain is great. I'm saving for All Might, Killer Dabby. Yeah, a lot of people are saving for All Might, so who knows when he's gonna come. I hope he comes soon. First Minera, now Momo. I'm not a tick kind of guy. The time where I am is 12:30. I'm sleepy, so you're in Europe, I assume. Uraraka counters Kirishima, Deku, and Ida. Yes, she counters actually quite a lot in PvP. Not anymore. She used to be better before they released. I would say before Endeavor. She used to be top tier, but she's like. Then Endeavor came out. Where All Might came out too. All Might can bring her down. All Might can bring her down. Endeavor can bring her down. Stain can bring her down. Don't know. I don't think HAWKS can, right? But yeah, like. Just with that, those are top tier characters in PvP. So just with that, she's just down, not top tier anymore. Uraraka is so good, but she can't do much in Super Co-op if she can't use her E. Yeah. That's the one thing I really dislike about Uraraka, and the reason why I would put her on B, but I'm not going to, is because she doesn't have hyper armor when using her abilities. It's just very annoying. So I guess Thickness has now won. We need SS on Minera. I don't think I have MSS. Thank God. He can stay buried in my account. Uraraka is probably the best character to triple S plus for a free to play. Maybe. Yeah. I think that's a good assessment. Maybe Ida for 1v1s. So yeah. To counter a HAWKS, use Todoroki. All right, I didn't know that. I'm guessing because he can shoot HAWKS down with his Ice W. HAWKS can bring her down. Okay, cool, good to know. HAWKS can bring her down with his auto attacks. Whoa, wow. Oh yeah, because he flies into the air, right? Okay, that makes sense. Tokoyami can take her down. Yeah, with his E, right? Yep. Spamming basic combo. Yeah. So she's not great in PvP. But this is the PvE tier list, guys. So in PvE, I feel like she's decent. She's definitely on A. I know a lot of people are saying A plus. We're not putting her on A plus, and I'll explain why as soon as we get to Ida. But I think she's a solid A. When it comes to PvE, She perhaps would be an A plus if she had hyper armor when using her abilities. Maybe. Then we have Shoro or Todoroki. So I'm sorry, guys. What was that? So Shoro. My voice is exhausted. Shoro. I think we're putting him on A2. He has a good rotation. You guys can check out the ultimate guide that we made last week to check out his optimal rotation. I had no idea how to play him before, but now that I do, and I learned his optimal combo, I think he's a little bit better. Maybe B. Let's see what you guys think. Because the problem with Todoroki is that he needs to land every single one of his abilities to output the most damage possible, right? He absolutely must land all of his abilities or he will miss out on a ton of DPS. So, he's kind of like Mineta, right? He will struggle a lot against very mobile enemies. But let's see what you guys are saying about that. Shoto! Yeah. I'm sorry for the cringe. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Sing can bring her down, yeah, with his Q. Stabby gonna be a tech type? Yeah, most likely. Your voice is so cute. Thank you. The voice crack. I'm a teenager again. Shoto's cards need you to flow from freezing to burning in less than 10 seconds intervals. Yeah, exactly. So that means that you need to land all of your abilities 100% of the time. And that's very difficult, especially against mobile bosses, right? My god, purity right now. I wish I was young again. I just want overhaul with the one-shot ultimate. If they don't make his ultimate a guaranteed one-shot ultimate, I am going to rage. A lot of people are waiting for overhaul, but let me show you one more time. The timeline of events for those of you guys that missed out at the beginning of the stream. We were talking about this. Zoro actually leaked. Well, not leaked, but he told us that in the files, there's sort of like an order, you could say, of characters that could potentially be coming out, and the order is based on their exclusive cards. Apparently, their exclusive cards are numbered, so based on the numbers of the exclusive cards, we can sort of predict, speculate. Important to clarify that this is speculation of which characters could be coming next. So apparently, HAWKS cards were 87 and 88, right? His exclusive cards were, and so 89 and 90 are Mina. So we could see Mina this next week on the 11th, on Wednesday, and then apparently we could see Present Mike, and then we would see Jiro on September, and so that would mean that Dabi is also coming on September. So if you guys are wondering, Toga would probably come during the middle of September, and Giannis would come on October. This is, of course, assuming that we don't get a single break week, which I honestly hope that we do, because that would be insane. Oh, I'm not showing you guys. Oh my god, I'm talking and I'm not actually showing you the... Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Here you guys go. No, wait. Okay. I'm such a boomer, guys. Let me capture it one last time. And then we'll just read chat. But yeah, basically, if we don't get a single break week, this would be the roadmap until October, right? We will get Giannis on October, and then who knows what comes next. But yeah, we'll see. A for me, I feel like he's perfect in A tier. Todoroki's dash, but be okay with how his diaper baby in front of Todoroki. That Shoto yell was glorious. Yeah, I'm a little cringe, but yeah. He does best PvE, single target DPS, but he's weird to play on some contents PvE wise. Yeah, we're getting to Ida right now. Overhaul is going to be a bit... Dabi is coming last, that's great. Yeah, more time to save, right? I don't think anyone is going to summon for Present Mike. I really doubt it, honestly. Which, that makes sense then that they would drop him with Mina. Right, because that way they can like make up for the loss in, the fact that people are probably not going to summon for Present Mike, by getting people to buy the battle pass so that they can get Mina sooner. So it makes sense that they would drop them together, right? So To farm for coins, yeah, exactly. Night Eye quirk prediction: is Mina a battle pass character? Yes, she's gonna be a rank A battle pass character, and Jiro is probably gonna be the same, I think. Um, so, well, just got a ping. Sorry, guys. Um, so yeah. Anyways, best Janist. Yeah, like character. It's so strange to me that they would actually drop best Janist before they drop like characters like Overhaul or All for One, dude. Like All for One. Why? Why aren't it's just so strange to me. I mean, it makes sense, right? They probably just don't want to burn through all of the hype stuff, and then they're just gonna be left with a bunch of non-hype characters. So again, that's just goes even more towards this like roadmap making sense, right? Because they're putting hype characters in between not so hype characters, right? So they're putting Present Mike, which probably isn't that hype, in between HAWKS, which was very hype, and then Dabi, that is going to be very hype. Then Toga, well, I guess they dropped the ball there. They probably should have done Gianist and then Toga, because Toga is going to be hype. A lot of people are waiting for Toga. So yeah. I would go for to Pity for Overhaul. If he had a one-shot ultimate, he's the character I'm looking forward to the most. Yeah, hopefully we get him this year, but who knows, guys. I love that there are so many characters, though, that we can still get. Can you tell what chips does Tokoyami look for? Probably speed. Yeah, I don't think he cares as much about crits or anything like that. Maybe penetration. Can you check Discord for a second? Yeah, of course. Let's see. Oh no! Oh, that's very unlucky. So Rip Mike, imagine he was only A. That would be so embarrassing. No, I think he's gonna be a limited S character. The rank A character is gonna be Mina. Because she's gonna drop in the battle pass. How much money is the battle pass? It's $10. When is the battle pass coming out? If it is coming out, if what Zuro told us this morning is actually true, like, no, I'm not saying that he's lying, but like, it's just speculation, right? If what he was speculating this morning becomes true, right? Becomes a reality, then she should be dropping this Wednesday. The battle pass is $10. What else? They want to keep some characters left for later. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Before they actually, like, they're probably gonna run through the whole roster, and then they're gonna start doing like characters like with different costumes, or maybe the deku that's on the manga right now. Maybe by the time that they end the rotation, right, this rotation of OG original characters, they would start doing like different versions of the characters that we have, and by then we would probably have the Deku that's in the manga right now. He would probably be in the anime, so it would make sense that they release him, right? Because I don't think they're gonna do anime. I'm sorry, not anime, by manga exclusive stuff for now. That's why Toga is taking her sweet time, right? Because they're probably waiting for her to get like the stuff that happens in the manga that I'm not gonna spoil, obviously. When is Mirio coming to the game? We have no idea, but I would love if it did. He's like one of my favorite characters in the story. What's that? Jenny's cards could be normal cards like Endeavor's active. Well, yeah, but in the promotion that we saw, it actually says EX, which means that he's gonna be a character. Imagine him flying the whole match. Yeah, I think characters like Mike and Jiro are breathers in between hype characters. Yeah, exactly. I think the same thing. But Jiro is probably gonna be a battle pass character. Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Gacha, for hyping up the likes. Really, really appreciate it, guys. So what else? What else do we have? I hate team up. So I hate that the rewards are so RNG. I really do. I have one of the big enhancement things, right? And I can't use it because I never play team up. So like, you need to enhance your chips. I don't know how many times to actually be able to use that. So it's just sitting there in my box, looking pretty. It would be OP, especially in PvP. Oh my god, his combo would go on forever. Yeah, Mirio would likely have the highest penetration stat by far. I mean, it would make sense, right? A costume event, I would love to see twice. I would love to see more costumes, right? Like, why do we have costumes but they don't release new costumes? I don't get that. I would love to see twice in the game. Yeah, he would probably be a very fun character. He would one-shot punch you from inside the wall. I want Air Force from all for one blow every villain away. Wouldn't Toga be a more cold and calculating stain? Yeah, but I mean, are you saying that because she's also going to use blood? I mean, we have Endeavor, and Bakugo and Shoro and Davi's coming, and they all use fire, So it's like they're very creative with the abilities. But anyways, guys, we got really derailed for a while there. So let's jump back to Ida. So Ida is going to go into A+ straight away. Oh yeah, you guys like we're I don't know. He needs to land all of it. Shota needs to land all of his abilities. He really has to, which makes him a little bit unreliable. He's exactly like Mineta. They're very good against unmovable bosses, right? Like the sludge monster or Thousand Eyes or stuff like that. But they struggle a little bit against bosses that move a lot because they can't lend their abilities, and so they can't optimize their kits. But Ida is an absolute monster in 1v1, exactly like Aizawa. So A+, you can say, is like this special category for characters that are monsters in 1v1, right? So Aizawa and Ida are both very good in 1v1. They're top tier, right? So Aizawa is basically the pay-to-win version of the 1v1 god, and Ida is the free-to-play version of the 1v1 god. Ida is an absolute monster. If you're a new player, you definitely want to build up Ida so that you can do the timed events like mock contest and boss raid, is it? And virtual battleground and stuff like that. Because Ida is going to melt those events for sure. He is an absolute monster, but same as Ida, he doesn't have a reliable AoE. I know that his ult does hit on an AoE, but that is absolutely unreliable, completely unreliable. So yeah, if they had good reliable AoE like All Might, for example, they would definitely be S tier. But since they don't, they get bumped down to A+, right? So yes, before this, in my previous videos, these two characters used to be on A, but I feel like they really don't belong in A, right? Because they're far and away better than Tokoyami, Bakugo, Rarak, and Momo, right? For sure. So what do you guys think? She just stops with knives and her quirk isn't suited for combat. Well, I can't say anything because it's manga spoilers. I don't want to spoil anyone. But I think that by the time that she would drop, the anime would catch up with the manga where we are right now with the manga, and so she would make more sense as a character. So she can turn her into her opponent. Yeah, I really want that Deku that's playable in Hero Theater. Hopefully he's added as some kind of free unit in the future. Yeah, me too. Don't think so. Yeah, it's movie costume or vigilante costume. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. My favorite character in the anime, Stain, Endeavor, or Bakugo. My favorite character in the game, Overhaul, if he releases. A lot of people are very hyped for Overhaul. I feel like the most hyped characters so far are well, HAWKS, but we didn't really know about HAWKS. But HAWKS, Dabi, and Overhaul, honestly. They maybe Toga too. Like they're the ones that I hear the most about. Ida could not kill the octopus boss. Yeah, Ida, he struggles a little bit against bosses that won't chill, bosses that have no chill. You just have to be very good with Ida. You have to be very careful with the way that you handle his kit. Very similar to Bakugo, honestly. But yeah. So, it seems like you guys are pretty quiet, so I'm going to assume that you guys agree with the positioning of Ida. My most wanted character is Ashido Brainwashy Boy, but I don't see a kit for him. Yeah, there's nothing for him, I'm sorry. Mirio is probably gonna gain the most hype. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be hype when it drops. I can't wait for Lady Negant. I don't know if I spelled that right. Not sure who that is, honestly. I feel like we need a story about Toroki. We don't know who he was or how he died. Please no spoilers, guys. I don't know who that is, but please no spoilers. I'm still reading the manga. So let's go to Froppy now. It seems like you guys agree with Ida there. So Froppy, right? I have no idea how to play Froppy, but he's very good. I've been told by people that Super Sun, right, in my server, that actually mains Froppy and he really likes Froppy. I've been told that she is the character to play if you want to play in auto. She's very good to play in auto. is kind of weird, but you know, like it is what it is. Another thing that he was telling me is that she relies a lot on her talents, and also her being upgraded to SS or triple S and stuff like that. Her new passives, basically, right? She's reliant on that. So with all of that said, I think that she should go on B just for that reason alone. Even if a triple S or triple S plus, right? She is top tier, right? She's like very good. Maybe I don't know, Aizawa or Ida tier. The fact that you have to get her all the way there, and that she also I took points away from Mineta because he does rely on talents, right? So I'm gonna do and Deku too. So I'm gonna do the same thing for Froppy, right? She's just gonna be B because of those same reasons. Even if when you put the talents on her and you upgrade her and get the new passives, she is better. I feel like just the need for you to do all that and spend all of those resources, because those are actually a lot of resources that you would have to spend, actually like put her down to B, I think. So yeah. What are you guys saying? Brainwash, how did you call him? Would you would use a kid like Aizawa? I have no idea how that would work. I don't know how they would make a character that brainwashes without making him extremely annoying, honestly, or tilting, very tilting, right? Yeah. Outmirrored in the game, yeah, me too. Froppy is great when you just start the game. Yeah, I can see that. Are we making the PvE or PvP tier list at the moment? We're doing PvE. This is the PvE. We're gonna get into the PvP as soon as we finish this one. She takes forever to kill one person. It really depends on how optimally you can use her, I think. Mineta triple S plus skills are insane. Yeah, I've heard that too. I definitely heard that too. But again, same thing, right? Like, if you actually have to put all of those resources to actually upgrade them all the way to triple S plus for them to be insane, then, you know, I don't feel like they actually deserve to be higher, right? Like, you would really have to like Froppy or Mineta to go all the way there, right? So now we go into the limited characters, or the rest of the limited characters. I think you guys know what I'm going to say. Endeavor is definitely S tier, top tier, 100,000,000% in PvE. He's an absolute monster because he has that grouping ability that's so vital. So Endeavor is 100% top tier in PvE. For sure, there's no doubt about that. Endeavor is very good, especially after the buffs. Even before the buffs, he was very good, and now after the buffs, he's insane. He's 100% top tier. Don't think there's much to say about that, honestly. He has great AoE. He's very decent in 1v1s. A little bit slow, but he's okay. He's just a god in PvE, honestly. He really is. He excels against unmovable bosses like the sludge monster. Because he can just use the puddle, right, from his Q, and that will just continually do damage over and over and over again, and it's just going to increase your DPS. Just shoot it to high heaven, right? So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. My base Endeavor only loses to stages because of time. Yeah, he's a little bit slow, but over time he does deal a lot of damage. If you go to I wish we had like a stat page for PvE. I'm sorry, for agency assessments. But Endeavor is the best performing character, maybe after Stain or equal to Stain, probably on the same level, maybe. He's very good at DPS, right? Endeavor is a very good DPS character. So yeah. Maybe brainwash you can control your opponents. Maybe like for 30 seconds you can switch control your opponent and you can switch to your character, but your opponent can move. That would be extremely tilting, and 30 seconds is a very long time. That would be very tilting. People already hate PvP. Like, a character like that would just make them quit. Like, yeah, that would be very tilting. Endeavor needs SS and up, I think, to be S tier, because at base S he feels worse than All Might. I couldn't say because I don't have All Might, but I do feel like he is better than I feel like he's better than Aizawa and Ida, honestly, because he does have good 1v1 damage. He has the sustain. He's never gonna die. He has very good sustain. He's never ever going to die, and Yeah, I feel like he might be a little bit worse than All Might, but he's still going to be S tier, honestly. Um, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Um, so, then we move to Stain. Stain, like I said, guys, Stain, I think is the best character in the game, in my opinion. 1,000,000%, no doubt in my mind. I think Stain is the best character, hands down. No cap. He is an absolute monster. He will melt bosses in seconds with his E. He will just destroy bosses in just seconds. You will see their life drain away in a matter of seconds. He's insane. He has hyper armor while doing that. He doesn't take damage. He has 100% damage reduction while doing that too. He just can't die. He can't die because you just go from E to continuous call, and continuous call will also give you hyper armor and damage reduction. So you just can't die with Stain. Same thing as Endeavor, right? You can't die with Stain, and you will deal so much damage, so much DPS. I feel like Stain is kind of like Endeavor on steroids. At least on S tier, right? On S rank. I mean, not S tier, S rank. Like I said before, right? My whale friends always tell me that things are different when you get to triple S or triple S plus. Yeah, sure, but we are free to play plebs, so we're staying on S rank. Let's see what you guys are saying. We're making the kid for devs. Yeah. So Binding Claws moves. Best PvE character, no doubt. Yeah, Stain is absolutely a monster. Stain is king of the game. I love Stain for sure. He's one of my two favorite characters. Him and she are my two favorite characters in the game for sure, hands down. Maybe make him a charming character. I'm so happy I pulled, like Minera, you mean? I'm so happy I pulled Stain in my first multi back then. Yeah, a lot of people actually tell me all the time that they missed out because people were saying that Stain was trash and trashing him as people do. But just don't listen to people, guys. Just wait a week after a new character comes out. Wait for a week. Don't pay attention to what they're saying, especially in Reddit. Don't pay attention to what they're saying, and then wait a week and see. Then go into Discord and ask around in different servers what people are saying about that character then. All right? So let me just ban this person. How do I timeout? I think. Hide user. Okay. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, Reddit is. Don't even get me started on Reddit. But yeah, don't pay attention, guys, to like people saying that characters are trash. As soon as they come out, because there's no way for them to know. There really is no way for them to know, and Yuji actually spends hours in the training mode, trying out the characters, figuring them out. Like he puts a lot of effort into actually figuring characters out for these people to just come out and say, "Oh no, they're trash," with like no evidence whatsoever, right? It's just very frustrating. And also it just leads to this, right? Like now people are sad that they missed out on Stain, and who knows when are we ever going to see Stain again, right? It's probably going to be months. So, moving on to Shigi now. Shigi is probably the worst limited character, which doesn't mean that he's bad, right? Just because he's the worst of the best doesn't mean that he's not the best. So, I think Shigi's gonna go to A. I really think so. I have so much fun playing him just because I'm always so focused on looking at his abilities and pressing the right buttons at the right time. And then, like, all of a sudden, I'm not even paying attention to how much damage I'm doing or how much health the boss has. And, like, so I'm just focused on pressing all the buttons at the right time. And then all of a sudden, I'll just get the victory screen. And it's like, oh, I guess I won. It's just so much fun. I don't know why. I just love that so much. He's an extremely fun character. People, obviously, again, people say that he's trash. I feel like the reason why is people just feel like he doesn't have much of a punch. Like he kind of like slaps you a little bit, like gently. He like gently slaps you. And then he just sends like the super buff Nomu after you, right? But he doesn't actually hit, like he doesn't have that satisfying punch, right, or slash that Stain or All Might have, right? So I feel like that's why people dislike him so much. It's just that he doesn't feel very punchy, very satisfying, right? But I don't know, I get really satisfied when I'm just focused on playing his abilities and all of a sudden I won. It's just so much fun. I really like that. Shigi is awesome. Yeah, he is, really is. Also, he's very good. He deals a lot of damage. I don't know why people say he doesn't deal damage. He deals a lot of damage. Like yesterday, I know he was buffed yesterday in boss raid. He was. I know he was buffed. But I still dealt 11 million damage on boss raid yesterday. That was insane. Even though he was buffed, right? The buff probably gave me what? 3-4 million extra. So that's still like 6, 7, 8 million damage. That is ridiculous. And that is just in 2 minutes. Right, and I'm probably not even using him optimally, right? Because I always suck at learning the optimal combos, even though I give him to you guys, in the guides. I still absolutely suck at those. So yeah, guys. Moving on. I think Shig is very good. Let's read chat before we continue. Think so, but weak S. Is Shigaraki S? No, he's A. I think he's A because he is very good at 1v1. Maybe we could put him on A+, because he is very, very good in a 1v1. I think so. He has decent AoE with Nomu. It's very small AoE, but it is AoE. His ult is a very big AoE, but you know, we're not counting ults because then we would count Ida's ult. Tokoyami, his ability to group up mobs can be lower than Ida, come on. The problem is that Tokoyami cannot 1v1 the way that Ida can, right? Endeavor, Stain, and All Might are up there because of their grouping ability, yes, but also because of their insane sustain, damage, DPS. And Aizawa and Ida have their own category because of their insane 1v1, but they don't have AoE, right? If they had good, reliable AoE, they would be S. 100%. So that's Tokoyami. Tokoyami has good damage, but he relies on his rampage mode, and his rampage mode is based on a chance to happen, right? So it's not reliable. So yeah, Tokoyami has quite a few things going against him. That's why he's there. Shigi is A+. Shigi is awesome. He's the fastest clearer at triple S+. Oh wow, I didn't know that. His damage is insane. A+ for me. His kid is funny, but he's not OP. No, I don't think he's OP. For sure. He's not OP. He's very good, but he's not OP. He's not Stain. I just love his grappling moves. Yeah, when you can actually grab an enemy that doesn't have hyper armor, it's just so much fun. I love that. Especially in PvP, when you grab someone, it's just so much fun. I love that. I laugh so much whenever I do that. It's just so funny. Like, come here, and just throw him. He's so skinny. Like, he's so skinny, but he just grabs All Might on Endeavor and just throws them like they're a rag or something. Shigi is so good, even with this SS nerf. Yeah, he's very good. He's very good. Said I couldn't have got him. I didn't get Stain only because I did a single summon on Aizawa one day before the banner went out. And you pulled him? Shigi is booty juice at S only. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think he's bad. I really don't. I really don't think he's bad. His camera grab is so cool and so satisfying. Yeah, exactly. I love that. It's like a second ult, isn't it? Like it's like it kind of works like Aizawa's quirk, where it's like sort of like a second ult. That's how powerful it is. She is made more around PvP. I think he's A for PvE. So we have an A. Being able to yeet your opponents is such a cool concept. I know, I love that, especially when your opponents are monster buff monsters, right? And like Endeavor and All Might, you just grab them and throw them like they're nothing. It's just so funny to watch. My Shigi is barely 31 KBP, and he still outputs a lot of damage. Yeah, for sure. He's actually really strong if you have your assists at level 10 because he is an assist spammer. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense. Most of my assists are at level 6. I just level my characters to level 6 just to pull the coins from level 2 and level 6, and then I just move on to the next one because otherwise I would spend like ages just trying to get one to level 10. My Shigi at 25k. I love Shigi. Mine is at 46 or 47, I think. I love Shigi. I was saving for All Might, but I got him on my alt account and I liked him so much. I spent all I had saved to get him in my main too. Did you get him? Oh, Hawks is so good. He is. Hey Jay, love the content. I've got a 47k Shigi S rank, one of my favorite units. Same, bro. Same thing. Also 46 or 47k Shigi, also one of my favorite characters for sure. I imagine your only premium character is Aizawa, and in the UA student banner going to pity to get one Momo, and your closest character to SS is Kaminari. It does my account. That's why I never, ever recommend using your purple tickets on Class A characters, because you can just eventually get them in the permanent banner. I don't have Momo yet, but I would never, ever spend coins on the on a banner of her own, ever. I would never. Even though she's the goddess of PvP. What's the PVM? What's PVM? The best PVM character? Bro, why Toko so low? A lot of people Toko isn't low. A lot of people actually complaining about Tokoyami. I really feel like it doesn't deserve to be higher than that. I really don't. I'm free to play and missing only Momo, Stain, and Shigi. Is that good or bad? It's good. I'm only missing All Might and Momo, so I think it's pretty good. And the only reason why I actually got Hawks is because I paid. So I think you're pretty much on the same level as I would be if I was free to play. I literally exit out of Super Cobb if the other team has Stain. Well, if they know how to position him, yeah, I get that. When he grabs someone, I can't help but say, yeah. Yeah. If Shigi would be realistic, he could kill everyone with one touch. Yeah, because he just slaps them around. It's just such a cool character. I love him. Just that is the scariest slap that you will always get, that you will ever get. What else? If Shigi, where do you think Hawks is? We'll get to that in a second. I'm just going through chat, but you guys are so active. The best second alt is Aizawa. What do you mean the best second alt? We came to that later. I'm not spending on Hawks or any other banner app. Shigaraki OP. I wouldn't say he's OP, but he's very, very good. Is Hawks good? We'll get to that in 1 second, guys. Just want to read all of you before we continue. Shigaraki, mine is S tier. Okay. Have to go now, but I will watch the stream later. If you let him online, please do. But yeah, I couldn't leave the other one, the one where we did Hawks Ultimate Guide online because of copyright issues. But this time I made sure that the music isn't copyrighted. Is Hawks good? He's very good. We'll get to him in just 1 second. I think Hawks is probably around A+. I have to ask, I've heard conflicting info, but can you get character shards that you don't have in the shard shop? Character shards that you don't have in the shard shop. No, you can't. Hawks booty juicers. Shaggy has deadly high fives. Yeah. Bakugo underrated. I doubt you can. I stopped playing Tokoyami when saw the Rampage thing. Yeah. I really like when he goes into Rampage. It's really fun and he moves so fast, but it's just so unreliable. Will you summon for best Gianist? I really don't think so. I'm not a big fan of him. And if Zuro is correct, let me show you. If Zuro is correct, I probably will have spent everything I have on Dabi or Toga. So definitely, probably not gonna get Gianist. I doubt it, honestly. If you can play Aizawa, easy S. Yeah, of course. I need Dabi and Toga. I wonder if Genis will be as OP as the other pros. Who knows, honestly? Like, what is his kit going to look like? These devs, like, one thing that you definitely need to give these devs is that they're super creative with the characters' kits. So, who knows? Who knows? Hawks will get a buff. I don't see why. He's probably going to get his bugs fixed, though. I need Dabi and Toga. I wonder if Genis will be... Oh, I already read that one. I am summoning in every premium banner to get closer to PD. I'm at 70 PD. Sure, but, you know, like, if you end up pulling Hawks and then you're sad about Dabi, or not being able to pull Dabi because you resetted your pity, just keep that in mind, right? My Hawks is 7... I can't keep up. My Hawks is 37k, and I have Mastermind and Nomu on him. That's very good. Those are very good cards on him. I think whoever brought up second ults was talking about moves that can trigger pivotal knockouts. I don't know. Can they? I can't remember right off the top of my head. Can Shigi's Q with Nomu or Aizawa's Quirk, can they trigger a pivotal knockout? Pivotal strike, I think it's called. I feel like we need to wait to see Genis kits before we judge. Yeah, for sure. He could have moves very similar to Aizawa's pulling. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, honestly. It would make sense. If this was CN version, I could have Shigaraki because of 60 PD for CN. And yeah, that's a touchy subject. But anyways, let's go to what you guys have been waiting for this whole time. I finally caught up. I'm not reading my chat. No. I can see that it's filling up again. Hawks. So, Hawks. I pulled him last night. I haven't played around with him enough yet. He's very difficult to master. He's on Aizawa's level of difficult to master. Um, he is very, very good for 1v1s. He is excellent at 1v1ing people, so I think he has the A plus almost guaranteed. He's a monster at 1v1, especially because we're talking PvE, right? Keep in mind, guys, that we're talking PvE right now. So he's very good because obviously you're always going to go left on his talent tree, and left is going to give him hyper armor whenever he's flying high, and he's gonna fly high whenever he's doing his second strike on his or third strike on his auto attack, or whenever he uses his ult, right? And you can actually stay high when stay high, yeah. You can actually stay high when using your auto attacks by using your E or your W or your Q, right? Using any ability will keep you in the air, right, while the animations happen. So that means that you will be floating for quite a long time. You will have a ton of damage reduction, and you will also have hyper armor. No one is going to bring you down. He's not like Uraraka. No one will bring you down while you're flying. So if you can master the optimal combo that we showed you in the ultimate guide, you're going to be a god, especially when it comes to 1v1. Why 1v1? Because with his ult, when you can press on his auto attack and just spam the feathers, right, with his ult, he's going to deal insane amounts of damage if you have the right cards to insane amounts of damage. Not saying that he relies on cards. He doesn't. He really doesn't. He doesn't need cards to be excellent. He does maybe rely a little bit on his left, well, not a little bit, he does rely on his left branch talent tree, so that does take points away from him, like we have taken points from Deku and Mineta and Froppy for that. So we are going to take points away from Hawks, and I think Hawks is definitely going to be a solid A+, right next to Ida and Aizawa. I think so. I really think so. What do you guys think? Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see, where did I leave off? Try Cold Shot and Ectoplasm on Hogs. Watch those babies proc like crazy. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't rely on cards, but if you have good cards on him, he's going to be an absolute monster. And Bakugo Super Explosion can pivotal as well. Really? I use Bakugo all the time. How did I never notice that? Let's see what Hogs goes. He's easily A+ in my opinion. Yeah. I can't take Hawks below A+, absolutely not. D done. He stays high. Hawks confirm as a crackhead. What do you think he wears glasses? Hawks A+, 100%. I can see Hawks smoking, but I don't think he'd do it too often. He's a pretty serious guy. Yeah, right. He looks like an outstanding guy. He looks like someone that would smoke, right? Just to relax after a long day of saving citizens. He would just smoke to relax, but he wouldn't be a serious smoker, right? He wouldn't go into hardcore stuff, right? He's an outstanding character. He would care for his health. Also, he could ruin his feathers, guys. Come on. So go left on Hawks talents first. Yes, 100%. Well, Hawks is just a human attack helicopter. Yeah. Hawks is the definition of a person defining themselves as a Apache helicopter. Hugs goes to D if not E. Just joking. Okay. Hugs rubbish. Haha, S+. Hugs solid C at best. You guys are trolling. Which 5-star cards are good for Hawks? Ectoplasm is a very good choice. Combat Fist, another very solid choice. I don't remember if Mustard was a good one. Let's open the Ultimate Guide real quick, see what it says. You guys don't know, but I also check the Ultimate Guides myself, because I'm very bad. Where is it? Here. I'm very bad at remembering everything, and we've made so many so far. Look at all of those. Tokoyami, All Might, Endeavor, Aizawa, Stain, Ida, Shigaraki, Todoroki, Hawks. We have so many now. Let's see his cards. So yeah, Ectoplasm, Combat Fist. Ragdoll, I know Ragdoll is a 4-star, but she can definitely be up there as another 5 stars, especially if she's broken through. For sure, she can stand as a 5-star. He is very good. She's very good. Can't think of any other 5-star. You guys help me out in the chat. Hawks and Aizawa on the same tier. Why not? Hawks need to Hawks need the 6-star chips, and you need him. Oh, that's true. That's true. I don't think you need him SS, but he. I mean, he does get more attacking at SS, but I don't think it's necessary. But he does need his 6-star chips. You're right. That takes a few points from him too. You do need his 6-star chipset in order to do the optimal combo, because you need the feather regeneration. So keep that in mind, guys. So maybe should we lower him to A? What do you guys think? Defo Kraken. I have a screenshot where Hawks is smoking. Oh no! The incriminating evidence. Is the Shigaraki support guard good on him? Yes, yes. It's very good. Shigaraki or Nomu, either one is very good on Hawks. The thing is, we all consider him underrated when compared with the other premium characters. We are way too used to that top tier DPS, but I don't think it's fair to compare them all just based on it. With the 90% on his SS Plus, do you think he becomes the best SS premium unit? I wish I had an answer for you guys. Maybe if you want to join my Discord and ask the whales there, you can ask Equi or Nate. Or Yuji, maybe they can tell you better than I can, because I don't have a single S rank character SS, so I really wouldn't be able to tell you guys. I do know that Aizawa, for example, does get more damage. I'm pretty sure he gets more damage from his SS passive, and people were saying that it wasn't worth it to get him to SS because he already has all the damages he needs. So, I don't know. Just make Bakugo's guide big text that says press Q. What website is this on? Let me send you the link in the chat. There you go. So yes, Hawks A. All Might 1 combo him. Nah, no way. Hawks is below A plus. How can I get the drones to skip the F leveling up? To skip the F leveling up. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are we building the list based on S or SS? S. This is just S. This is for free to plays, absolutely. Do PvE quest. Shigi is OP. Because SS he is A plus. Yeah, a lot of people were saying A plus, and I don't see anybody actually agreeing with moving him down to A. So I don't know. I think he's very, very good in 1v1. But you know, if you guys think that he should be A, I'll move him down for sure. I don't know. I haven't had the chance to actually test him all that much because I'm still building him up. His chips are horrendous, so I need to farm that. But I was farming the event that requires stamina, so you know I haven't had the chance to get better chips for him. So he's still. I think I have him at like 40k. I think BP or something like that. So I need to get him higher. So I hope they give more hero coin opportunities for all these new characters. I think they're actually increasing the amount of coins that they're giving, for sure. Guys, look at the mini event right now. The one with the puzzles, right, where you have to press the 2 numbers to change the first time that they released that, it didn't give 10 coins every time that you did it. So those are a lot of coins, because those are like 15 puzzles, I think. I know it's not a lot of coins, it's 150 coins, but it's still coins, right? We got 500 from the event, you know, the new one with the where you have to spend stamina, 500 coins. I think they are giving us more coins. They're just not very vocal about it, so people still feel like they're not getting enough. So no worries. Of course, feel free to save it. So yeah, this is going to be the PvE tier list for now. If you guys disagree or want anything changed, you can join the Discord. The link is in the description. You can join there. We actually have a channel to discuss the tier lists exclusively, so we can go there and, you know, discuss forever about this. So let's reset it so that we can get to PvP. Let's do the PvP tier list now. Let me just change the pinned comments now. We are doing PvP now. Let me just pin this one now so you guys can check it out. Replace. There we go. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it should be replaced. I don't know why it's not showing. There you go. Okay. So give me just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get a drink because my throat is incredibly sore right now. So I'm gonna get a drink. Just 1 minute and just a drink break. And we'll get to work with the PvP list. Alright guys, we're back. We are back. Let's see what you guys have been saying while I was gone, and then we'll get into the PvP tier list. Let's see. We need Mirko, yeah. Heard that a billion times. You guys are really excited about those. The new event was good. Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was more focused for new players. We're definitely gonna get something new. I feel like this new coins, the special challenge coins or something, whatever they're called. I think they do hint at new content, and hopefully we do get Mina this Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Why two Aizawas? I messed up when I first created the tier list, and there's no option to remove one, or at least I've never found the option to remove one, so it's just got stuck like that. Can't wait to update it with Mina next week. Yeah, me too. I really hope she comes, honestly. She looks like a fun character. I don't like how fast he became number 2 Hero Endeavor. Is like 40 years old. He's like 12. Shigi, number 1, no lie. Yeah. Okay. Let's jump into the... now this is the PvP tier list. I don't think we need the A+ in this one. Because I think this one is more clear-cut, honestly. So, starting with All Might again, the number 1 hero. So, All Might used to be S, but now is A. The reason why is because people have learned at this point how to play around him. Even people like me that we didn't know how his kit actually worked, we've learned what his weak points are. And now it's a lot easier to actually deal with him, unless they become like very disgusting tornado spammers. If they fight with honor, they're usually very easy to deal with. All Might, right? Especially hyper aggressive All Mights. Kirishima just laughs in their face, honestly. Except if they dirty tornado spam. That's a different story, of course. But yeah. I used to have him at S, and I actually pulled him down to A in my when I made these videos, because people just kept telling me, All Might is not that good. It's not that good. It's not that good. So, all right. Like I said, I don't have All Might, so I can't really speak for myself. But I just listen to you guys. So yeah, I don't think there's any argument about that. Doesn't seem like you guys are saying anything, so we're just gonna keep him at A. All right. Then we have Kirishima. Oh my god, puberty again. Stop puberty, please. So now we have Kirishima. So Kirishima is actually not Kirishima. Kaminari. Kaminari is not good. It's just not good. Really not good. Just C. Maybe D. C or D. He's just not good. Not good at all. You can try to time your W correctly, but that's pretty much all you can do. You can try to kite. We can put him on C. You can try to kite with him, but there's so many characters with gap closers that don't give a crap if you try to kite. Namely, All Might, Aizawa, Stain, Shigi, Endeavor, which are all top tier characters. HAWKS, all top tier characters that don't give a crap about your kiting, right? So definitely very low, for sure, 100%. It's not good. You guys can hear me, right? Because you guys went quiet all of a sudden. I don't want to be talking, and then it turns out that nobody's listening. Gonna have to hop into my own screen with my phone just to check. 1 second, guys. Oh wait. Oh crap. Oh no, my chat. Crap. My chat is frozen for some reason. That's why I couldn't. Oh, there you guys are. My chat was frozen. I was like, what the hell? Where did everybody go? Oh, okay. There you guys are. Okay, I found you. I was like, it's so weird. Nobody has anything to say about All Might or Kaminari or anything. What the hell? Okay. So now let me catch up. I clap Stain and Endeavor, even All Might and Aizawa, any character with my Shigaraki is going down on the ground. Like, yeah, Shigi is very fun in PvP. PvP, another PvP, or two different lists? No, this is PvP. This is Arena. I should actually just pin Arena. We're gonna do a Super Cup on Warzone in a different tier list. Let me just correct that. Arena, man. Yeah. Let me pin this one. Perfect. Okay, you're still here. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, guys. I was so worried. I was like, okay, I just went for a drink. Why did everybody live like that? Okay, I still think the best currently is Aizawa. Shigi definitely on top, or Shigi. You guys really like Shigi. I clap Stain Endeavor. Already read that. PP and Auto can't does properly. Not Aizawa, keep dreaming. Yes, it's easy to just tap then the Shigaraki in the black hole. I don't know why, by finally being able to add damage level 60. You think you hit him, but then bam, Shigaraki hit you. yeah, for sure. I've beaten multiple Shigaraki with Aizawa or All Might. I'll have to go to sleep, Jay. It's 5 AM here. Thanks for the stream. Good night, Kara. Thank you for stopping by. Aizawa will use his special and it's over. Yeah, but it's actually pretty... Well, not hard, but it's not easy to actually charge Aizawa as a quirk in Arena. Stain top tier for sure, absolutely. Shigi beats Stain. That's a hot take. If you use his special, then his ultimate is over. Wipe out every premium character. Are you talking about Aizawa? Yeah, for sure. Only if you can't dodge his TP. I've done that. If you dodge his TP and counter with dagger, yeah, we'll talk about the Shigi's TP when we get to him. When counter and it's over, All Might loses. Kaminari, I'm in B, full, laminating good zoner. D. Now the god himself, Kirishima. Kaminari, normal attack, doesn't even flinch people. Yeah. D. Midoriya, All Might has enough hyper to get into A. Mineta, loud and clear. Has his chat not updated? Yeah, that's what was happening. My chat was frozen for some reason, but now it's fixed now. We can hear you. And support cards I should focus on. Thank God I checked on my phone, because I realized that it was frozen because I saw my phone and you guys were talking there. He's super easy to hit and dodge, is an easy clap. Low we can hear for the pity. Nomu is a good card to go for. Yeah, for sure. Nomu is a very good card to go for. Auto PvP, another tier list. Yeah, it's gonna be a different one. Momo is somehow insanely good, and I am against that. Yeah, he's a god. She's a goddess. She's a goddess of PvP. For sure. We're still alive, we're still here. Mineta's broken, his hitbox is too small. No problem. Okay, thanks, bros. Thanks for sorry for repeating, no worries. And he's too short. I struggle so much with Arena. I'll take notes from this. Yeah, a tier list with All Might not in S. That's sketchy, Jay. Make a tier above S named Aizawa. Jay, you pinned the wrong comment. I did? We're still here. Oh my god. Thank you, guys. There we go. Okay, now it's fixed. Aizawa is our Lord and Savior. Yeah. Okay, so usually when I make videos, you guys always complain and tell me, no, All Might should be lower, All Might should be lower. But now I'm putting All Might on A, and you guys are telling me that I'm crazy for putting All Might on A. So we're gonna put All Might on S. And if I see a single person telling me that All Might should be on A, I'm going to lose my mind. So, moving on to Kirishima. So, a lot of people actually think that Kirishima shouldn't be as high as I put him, because I like to put him right there. But a lot of people think he should be there. Actually, we're going to put this guy here. A lot of you were saying D, so we're going to put him down there. Kirishima, he used to be so amazing. He used to be so good. But now Aizawa is out. All Might doesn't care about his Q if All Might plays correctly. Endeavor, he doesn't care because it just goes into his charge W. I mean, Stain cares a little bit, I guess. HAWKS doesn't give a crap. He does counter Shigi pretty hard. I think he's an A. What do you guys think? A tier. No, he should be in B. A. Like, All Might is fine A. Okay, well, okay, we're putting All Might in A. If I see anyone saying that All Might should be S, I'm gonna lose my mind. Gunner, All Might is cheeks. Kirishima is A tier. Bruh, he should be on D. Yep, Kirishima is S tier. Please do what you think and ignore the chat. It's your opinion on your tier list. No, Stain Daggers and Kiri still gets rooted. It's hilarious. Oh, really? Oh. That's sucky. A or B? The problem with Kirishima is that the top tier hero or the top tier characters like don't give a crap about his best move, that is his Q. That is the problem, right? That is the main problem with Kirishima. The top tier characters, right, which are Endeavor, Stain, All Might, and Aizawa, they don't care about Kirishima's Q. That's what really bothers me. So he can't be that high. We're gonna leave him at A right now, but we'll see how the tier list develops. Let me put this down here. So Aizawa, of course. If you guys want, I will definitely just make it another tier list for Aizawa, a road above, and we're just gonna put Aizawa there. Cause yeah, there's no doubt, Aizawa. Cause he's just insane. A tier if you get your counter, also your ultimate. Yeah, he's very, very good at stun locking people. Exactly like Shigi. Actually, exactly the same as Shigi. Kirishima is very, very good at stun locking people. You'll just be stunned there looking at you, your health just drain away while he does whatever he wants, and then he ults you and finishes you off. Very, very good. Obviously, a lot of people know how to play around him. It's not that hard to play around him, right? You just have to bait his Q. But a good Kirishima, or maybe not a good Kirishima, but I like to play Kirishima whenever I encounter a lot of very aggressive players. Because aggressive players don't know how to control themselves. They'll just run into your Q. They don't care. They'll just run into your Q, like it's nothing, right? Also, he's very good to switch into when the enemy has very low health and they're on the floor with hyper armor, you know, after you beat them for a while and now they're very low on health, or it's their last character or something like that. They get desperate and you can easily predict them. They will get up and they will attack you immediately. So you can just wait until they get up and Q and it's game over. Kirishima is excellent if you know how to predict your enemy's moves well enough, reliably enough, right? Why Denki so low? Because he can't paralyze opponents in arena, and the top tier characters don't give a crap about his kiting, so he's just not good. Aizawa tier list. Denki Broken World. This is Denki on Arena. Yeah, Arena. This is Arena. This is not Scoop. A Scoop is gonna be a different story, but this is Arena. I bullied a HAWKS in the invisible corner. Can we all agree that Floppy is the only character above Aizawa, guys? Just like Kojo. PvP unit Floppy can go invisible like Aizawa. If you're both invisible. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi, hello. Oh, wait. I got lost. Where am I? Here I am. Hi, King Nubcake. Arena, the only place where Deku is good in. Yeah. So, Toko. Toko, we're gonna put him on A. I think you guys will agree with that, right? He's okay. Same like many other characters, he's just been phased. He used to be top tier. He used to be way super top tier at the start of the game. But as new characters had been released, he's kind of like gone down, right? Because he really can't keep up with the abilities of the top tier characters. But he's still solid. He's still a solid pick. I think. I really think so. Toko A is good. A is good. A is good. Okay. Agree Tokoyami A. He's got really nice reach. Yep. Well, I don't agree about Floppy. All Might can just ignore the invisibility and crush her with third charge. Same with Momo's shield. Help me not suck in Cobb. I wish I could. I really wish I could. So then we have Deku. Deku. You guys are gonna be mad about this, but I'm gonna put him on B. The reason why is because Deku has one move and one move only, and if you know what that move is, you cannot lose to Deku, and that is his Q when the game starts. All you have to do is just spam dodge before the game starts, and then Deku will just stand there looking at you like and then he's done. You just have to perma-stun him with either Aizawa or Stain, or even Kirishima can hard counter him, and he's done for. Or Shigi. He's just all you have to do is dodge his first Q, because if he lands it, then yeah, he'll destroy you. But if you just dodge his first Q, you're done. I think the music is a little loud. All you have to do is dodge his first Q, and you'll be fine. Let's see what you guys think. B, it's reasonable. His Q lol Stain is way better than Aizawa in PvP. I mean, it's the same thing as Kier's counter, same with Endeavor. If you bait it out, he has no other openers. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Debating on whether or not to pick up HAWKS. I really only want him if he is good. Well, he's very solid. He really is. It's not top tier, but he's also not bad. He's just like, if you like to play Aizawa because it's complicated, HAWKS is on the same level. It's on the same vibe. So yeah. Yeah, Deco is good. If he can land his Q, he's very good. He really is. But he's more like he's more of a beginner arena character, right? He's more like for new players to learn arena. I'm sure that the very low tiers are hell, are a Deco hell. I can imagine, but yeah. So Bakugo, same thing, exact same thing. He needs to land his W or he's done. That's pretty much it. There's not much else to Bakugo. He just really needs to land his W, or it's the only opener that he really has. He can maybe use his E as a counter move to some characters like Uraraka maybe, or maybe HAWKS. But yeah, it just doesn't have a lot to go off of. He heavily relies on landing his W or a very lucky E, so that he can then stun lock you with his Q. That's pretty much all he can do. His kit is just not C. You guys are saying C? Yeah. His kit is just not very... yeah, he's very clunky, exactly. His kit is not really made for PvP, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, Ojiro. Well, Ojiro, we all know. Ojiro, unfortunately. I once got clapped with by an Ojiro in Arena. I didn't lose the match, I think, but I did get clapped by an Ojiro. I think it's on video. I think it's on video. Someone commented, right, like, oh, great. You're making a tier list video, and the first character that you show is the worst one, and is clapping you. So yeah, it's on video. I don't know if you guys will find which video is it. I don't remember, but yeah. But yeah, Ojiro is definitely D. I don't think we can put him anywhere else. Every character is S tier in the right hand. That's not an argument. Answering for someone above me. Okay. Yeah. See, Ojiro is D. There's no way around that. Mineta, I'm telling you guys, every single time I make a PvP tier list video, I get people, Mineta, why is Mineta so low? Mineta should be S. Mineta is a god. Mineta is S, and I never know if they're meaning, trolling, or they're actually serious. Mineta, the diaper boy. How do you guys feel about that? Aizawa tier. Aizawa tier. Oh my god, S. Yes, of course, S. Mineta's B. I honestly, I have actually struggled against Minetas before. I really have. I really have. But it's the same. Like, he's just so easy to dodge. I don't think I can compare with other characters, but he's so easy to dodge. All of his attacks are super telegraphed. His Q doesn't have a lot of mobility, so all you have to do is just dodge out of the way, and then he's done. His W is super telegraphed. You can see it from a mile away. Same with his E, right? The enhanced ones. Well, even the non-enhanced ones, they're very telegraphed, except for the one that roots you. That's the only ability that you can actually reliably land. Maybe. The projectile there is very slow too. So Mineta is just very easy to dodge. So that's why he's gonna. I think he's B. Above Todoroki. He's very bad. Speaking from experience, playing with him and against him. Mineta is bad. I don't see much Mineta to comment. Mineta A or S. Main Aizawa. S Mineta is broken. He's too short. Why is All Might A? Mineta A. All Might is A in Arena. Yeah, but his traps are really annoying, so that's why it's above C. Yep. But you would have to be really, like, not good in arena to actually like step on his balls. Um, can have All Might in A and Mineta not be above or equal when you stop someone they got too cute, broke. All Might gotta be moved down. Holy, way too broke. Yeah, well, you guys are asking why All Might is A. The reason why All Might is A is because All Might, if he plays honorably and doesn't spam tornadoes like crazy, all you have to do is just keep your distance and know when to go in. If you know what the windows are for All Might, he's very easy. He's actually a very easy character to counter. You just have to keep your distance and be patient. So yeah. Momo is S tier, no doubt. Momo is S tier. Momo is such a broken character in arena. Momo is incredibly good in arena. The reason why is because of her turrets. Pretty much. Because of her turrets and also because of that freaking combo that she does with her lance and the other thing, I don't even know, the blue thing and the pink thing, where she just 100 to 0 your health. I don't know how she does that. It's incredibly annoying. If she hooks you, you're done. Because between her turrets and that, I don't know how. If you guys know, please tell me how do these momos not proc the hyper armor, right? Like the one that leaves you on the floor invincible for a little while. Because I've literally gotten 100 to 0 by Momo, and I never ever got to that protection that procs with the 8th hit. How do they do that? I wish it could destroy the turrets. Yeah, that's what I've thought about too. That's what I've been thinking about too. It would be very nice if we could destroy the turrets. Honestly, it would be difficult because you are using your abilities on the turrets instead of Momo, and Momo could just chase you down. So it's a good trade-off, right? Instead of just letting her put the turrets. It's not just the turrets too. It's not just the turrets. Oh, his guns don't count as attacks. Oh, there you go. That's how. Because certain attacks trigger the counters, hers are probably weird and people have learned how to not trigger them. So it's probably because of the guns. Because the guns, when they hit you, the turrets, when they hit you, they do stagger you. So yeah. That's probably how. You're right. So yeah, she's incredibly unfair. So 2 things that I think they should change about her, because she's just very unfair. Her turrets should be destroyable. And if not destroyable, at least they should spawn away when the enemy switches into another character. The turrets should despawn. They really should, because it's very unfair that they just stay there. The shield too. Yeah, the shield is incredibly annoying. I don't even know how to engage her when she's using her shield. I don't know how to engage her. So yeah, I think her turrets should either be destroyable, or they should despawn whenever she switches to another character. For sure. I think they should change that 100%. And also, her turrets should count as attack. They should definitely count as attacks, because it's ridiculous that she can just stagger you forever. 100 to 0 with no chance for counterplay. It's just very unfair. So then we move to Uraraka. Uraraka, again, she's very much like Hiroshima. She used to be top tier before, like when the game first started, right? When we still didn't have as many limited characters as we have now. Even before All Might, right? She was S tier for sure. Before All Might, she was S tier. But then All Might came out, who could bring her down. Then we got Endeavor, Stain. Now we have HAWKS. So she's progressively become worse and worse, just exactly like Hiroshima. So I still think she's very good, and actually she's a solid choice to rotate into to counter Momo. But she's not as good as she used to be. But I still think, like, Tokoyami can bring her down. All Might can bring her down. This guy can just hit her before she hops into the air. Right, this guy too with his W. Shoto can bring her down with his Ice W. Endeavor can bring her down with his Lance E. Stain can bring her down with his Q. Shigi, I don't think he can. This guy can bring her down with his auto attacks. So yeah, she's just, there are way too many characters that can just bring her down from the air. So that's why I think she's not as good as she used to be. So I think she's a solid A right now because she is still a niche. If you're seeing a lot of Momos on ladder, she's still a niche pick that you can go into just to counter Momo, just for Momo. So yeah. Then we have Todoroki. Todoroki is another very controversial character. This is another one that I always get a ton of comments telling me, no, Shoto should be higher, should be lower, should be here, should be there. I don't know. It's the same thing that I was telling you guys for PvE. He really needs to land all of his abilities. And landing all of your abilities in Arena is not an easy thing to do, right? He does have that buff where he does shoot his W's super fast. He doesn't need to charge them in Arena. But I don't know. I feel like he would be a solid B or A. What do you guys think? Either B or A, I think. B, A or B, B or C, A, B, B or C, A. So yeah, we're gonna leave him at B then, I think. Also, people learn how to use anti-air move, and so that's why she has bumped down. That's why you need to give people a month before making tier lists. Yeah, she doesn't even do that much damage up there. Yeah, for sure. True, but don't neglect the chip damage. Yeah, but this is the arena. Oh, chip damage. Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Shoto A can be lethal. You can have 2 ice charges mid combo then freezes and engage. We're leaving him on B for now, just because there are more Bs than As. But yeah, you know, I think it just varies depending on the matchup. I feel like this character is probably very matchup dependent, right? He's probably very good against Kirishima because Kirishima is not a very mobile character, but he would absolutely suck against Aizawa, for example, right? I think like he's very matchup dependent, kind of like Mineta and Deku too. So you know, the B tier. So then we have Ida. Ida, C or D, guys? What do you think? C or D? The problem with Ida is that he doesn't get to build up. He just doesn't. Because Arena is not PvE. In Arena, I'm not just gonna stand there while you build up your speed, right, so that you can buff yourself. I'm not gonna just stand there and not dodge when you use your Q, and I can clearly see you going back so that you can come back to hit me and increase your boost, right? So Ida is definitely not going to be higher than C, I think. What are you guys saying? The Fire Blast Rip of one bro, give him A. You're going to do the co-op list? Yeah, we're doing the co-op list next. Mirror's gonna be a nightmare in PvP. Not as good as All Might CCC. Ida doesn't have to build up speed to do damage though. No, but like, what else are you gonna do? Are you just gonna auto attack your opponent to death? What is your opponent just not going to move while you auto attack him? Like, you know, yeah. So Froppy, same thing. C or D? You guys tell me. Same thing, right? She can't use her abilities optimally because I'm not just gonna stand in her pool. Even if she drags me with her Q, I'm not just gonna stand there. I'm gonna move away from her pool, and I'm not gonna let her rocket hop me forever. I'm gonna move away from it, or I'm gonna dodge away from it. So you know, she can't use her abilities optimally, right? Even in PvE, people were saying that auto, like the AI, actually uses her better than the characters, than the players. Right, so imagine that, but in Arena, where the opponent is actually sentient and knows not to just stand there while they're getting hit. So C, yeah, C. It's just gonna make him vulnerable. I don't know about Froppy. For real, I'm saving all my coins. Baku is way better than Asui. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree that Baku is probably better than her, but you know, I guess we could do that. Don't know if that's gonna trigger people. Anyways, let's move to Endeavor. Endeavor is obviously S or A. For a second I was gonna say he's obviously S because I was thinking about PvE, but he's either S or A. I usually put him on A. Like, I personally put him on A. I don't think he's better than A, but a lot of people have lately been telling me that he's actually very solid in Arena. I don't know. What are you guys saying? S? 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 I don't know, guys. He's good at permanent stunning people. He's good at permanent stunning people, but I don't know. I don't know how reliable that is, right? Because again, same thing as the other ones, right? Um, his quirk bottom makes him invincible. Yeah, he heals a lot. Yeah, he's very strong. Okay, we're gonna put him on S. Yeah, he's very durable, right? Which is just basically what Endeavor does, pretty much. Just sustain and sustain and sustain and sustain. He's just a little bit slow, so that's why I'm not fully convinced. But you know, I haven't really played with him ever since the Stain came out. I just removed him from my team and I never put him back again, so I'm not sure how well he's doing nowadays. Um, Stain is gonna be S tier. I like don't even like no cap. Um, so um, now I see a lot of A's for for Endeavor, but we're gonna leave him on S. I just don't really have the experience. Um, he's survivable not because he has a ton of openers, but he has good openers. Well, his E is pretty bad, but his W is okay. I mean, his W as an opener is. I'm talking about Endeavor right now. His Endeavor's W as an opener is only bad really against Aizawa, I guess, and maybe Momo because you can just put her turrets while you're doing that. But he's very good. Maybe All Might because well, I don't know. See, yeah, Stain is S. Yeah, I know, you guys agree. Yeah, for sure. Stain is an S character for sure. You can just unlock your enemy for ages and ages and ages. You, like, landing his E is actually surprisingly easy. Landing his ult is also very, very easy. Also, his ult is buffed, which I really like. It actually roots your opponent. I really, really like that. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't do that in PvE. I'm pretty sure. So I really, really like Stain in PvP for sure. He's in my team. Right now I'm trying Shigi, Stain, and Aizawa in my PvP team. Not too sure about Aizawa because I really suck at playing him. So sometimes I just switch Aizawa out for Kirishima depending on you know the kind of players that I'm facing. So Shigi. A lot of people, Shigi is actually very controversial, because if Shigi can actually land an ability, you're dead, pretty much. No cap. Shigi, if he lands one ability, you're done, because he's like Hiroshima. He will stun lock you forever and ever and ever. And yes, I know, guys. A lot of you are going to say all you have to do is dodge his W. Yes, but obviously, good Shigi players are not going to open with their W because it's very, very easily dodgeable. What I like to do is actually I just stand there for a little bit, bait their dodge, and then I start chasing them, right? And I try to bait. I just stand still every now and then so that they think that I'm going to use my W, so that baits their dodge. And then I engage them with my Q or my E or just auto attacks. Any of those will actually stun the enemy forever. And once they're stunned, you can actually go through your entire combo, right? You can go E, Q, full auto attack, rotation, Q again, and then Nomu's out, and all you have to do is just go to the other side of the arena. You just run to the other side of the arena, you're chilling while Nomu destroys them, and if you need a finisher, you just use your enhanced Q, and that's it. That's a match. So what are you guys thinking? Shigi D tier. All Might is S. Just Tornadoes, you All Might. Well, yes, if All Might plays dirty like that, then yes, he's going to be S. S tier or A. S or A for Shigaraki, A or S for Shigi. Aizawa is so good because he's the jack of all trades. He has traps, openers, invisibility. Yeah. That's why Aizawa is on his own freaking tier, for sure. Oh my god, with Aizawa, Shigi just wants to give you a high five stuff. Yeah, he just wants a hug, dude. Like a high five, a hug, something. He needs love. He needs some love. Baku deserves higher. Nomu tag team S tier. A, Shigi is S, no doubt. A lot of S. I see a lot of S, so we're gonna move him to S. Don't know if he really deserves to be there. I actually clap Aizawa with Shigi. I don't know if this is just me or if you guys have the same experience, but I actually have found that he's a very, very good, a very reliable counter for Aizawa. Because Aizawa players just rely a lot on their mobility, but she doesn't give a crap about your mobility if you waste your dodge and then he doubles you on top of you, right? So I really, really like Shigi. The fact that he literally teleports on top of you, no matter what you do, is very good. That's what I was saying, right? You just have to bait their dodge, and then you just jump on their head, and they're done. So yeah. Is this tier list for PvP? Yes. No, this is arena. This is arena. We already did PvE, and I should have taken a screenshot of the PvE. Crap. If you guys took a screenshot, please share it. But yeah. Anyways, so now we go to HAWKS. So the problem with HAWKS is that I think he might be bugged, because there's no way that he actually gains hyper armor when he is flying. That seems a little bit broken to me. Like, I know that they did buff other characters that really didn't need buffs, like Stain, right? Like, they buffed his ult because it roots an enemy when he uses it. But I feel like giving HAWKS hyper armor when he's flying is a little too broken. Like, you can't bring him down like Uraraka, and you also can't hit him. Well, I guess you can technically hit him, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little too broken. What do you guys think? So I think he's S, just as long as that is not a bug. If that is actually a buff that they gave him, then yes, he's going to be S tier, I think. But if it's not, if it's a bug, right? If that hyper armor thing is a bug, then he would probably be A, right? But he's not going to be lower than that, for sure. I don't think he's going to be any lower than that. Can we talk about the fact that you can run away from some ults during the animation? I don't know how to trigger that. I've done it a couple times, but I don't know how to trigger it. He's bad. Maybe you just, I don't know, because he's like Aizawa, right? Like, Aizawa can feel very bad if you don't know how to play him properly, right? If you don't have a lot of practice with him, so I'm not sure. On ground combat, Shigaraki destroys HAWKS in air, use Todoroki to get him down. Can you actually get him down? Because I've been told that he gets hyper armor when he's flying. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this one because I completely forgot for the PvE one. I'll just remake it. I'll just watch the VOD at the end and I'll remake it. If you guys want to discuss this, it's going to be in my Discord server. The link is in the description. You can join us, and there's a channel exclusively for tier lists. It's literally called tier lists, and we just discussed the tier list there. If you guys want to keep having a discussion about this. So if you guys want, we can do the Super Co-op / Warzone tier list, but I will 100% rely on you guys for that because I have no knowledge whatsoever on how to play those modes. I absolutely suck big time on the Super Co-op and Warzone modes. So if you guys want to help out, we can try it. We can give it a shot. So yeah, let's see. Stain, Momo, and Endeavor one combo HAWKS. Well, they one combo everyone. Honestly, I don't know about Endeavor, but Stain and Momo can one combo anyone. Skill issue, HAWKS is S. Yeah, if it really is, if it's a bug, the hyper armor is a bug, then he's gonna be A. If not, he's going to be S. This tier list is whack as fuck. All Might is A tier. What the fuck? So we discussed this, right? All Might is S tier if he can spam tornadoes. If he's not if he can, if he does. If he spams tornado all the freaking match, then yes, he's going to be S tier for sure. But if he plays honorably, All Might at this point of the game, we all know how to engage All Might. You just have to keep your distance, wait for him to finish his animation, and then you go in and he's done. Like I said, guys, if you want to argue, if you want to discuss the tier list, you are more than welcome to join the Discord and go to the tier list channel, and we can discuss there all you want. There's a lot of people actually there that really like. We had a really long discussion last night actually about the tier list, so you guys are free to join if you disagree. Love your content. Hello from Mexico. Thank you, Luis. Welcome. With Shigi, you need to bait and sort of predict when using your Kirogiri TP. If not, the other player will dodge your middle attack. Yeah, yeah. So obviously, guys, like obviously, if you just it's like Deku, right? Like with Shigi, if you use your W mindlessly as soon as the fight starts, then yes, obviously, obviously you're gonna have a hard time because your opponent can clearly see that you're using your W and dodge, or Q if they're using Kirishima. Obviously, same with Deku, right? But that's where skill comes into play, right? A lot of like the same. I feel like the same people that say that Shigi is bad because you can see his W are the same people that say that that Arena doesn't require any skill. Obviously, you shouldn't open with your W. Obviously not, because of the same reason that you just said. You need to, like find a way to bait your opponent's dodge and then jump with your W. That's what it's all about. You would switch All Might with HAWKS. No way HAWKS is better than All Might. Like, guys, personally, I would put All Might on S. I really would. And HAWKS, I rely on on what you guys are saying because I don't know. And I've been told that HAWKS has hyper armor when he's flying. If it does have hyper armor when he's flying in PvP, then he is S tier. There's no way around that. If it doesn't, then yes, he is A tier. All Might, we can put All Might on S, sure. But the thing with All Might is that he's only S if he can spam tornadoes all freaking match. And that is just disgusting. I don't want to promote that, so I'm just gonna put him there. Literally, All Might is like what his talents. Whenever I talk about his talents, right in the guides, like All Might is just such a. For some reason, it's so polarizing, right? In PvP, people are like, no, he's S, no, he's A, no, he's S, no, he's A. When it comes to his talents, no, it's right, no, it's left, no, it's right, no, it's left. Like, I don't know why people can't ever agree with All Might. And he's the only character that is so hardcore when it comes to that. So, yeah, see, well, now you guys are saying All Might is trash even if he spams tornadoes. Just don't let him. He's unprotected till he gets to tornadoes. But literally just 5 seconds ago, somebody was telling me that my list is whack because how is All Might not S? Like, I don't know why All Might is the only character that is so polarizing. So let's just jump into a Super Co-op and Warzone tier list. So All Might, S tier. There you go. I think nobody's gonna argue with that. I think in this one we can all agree. Let me change the pinned comments so that you guys know that we're doing Warzone now. There we go. So yeah, I don't think anybody would disagree with All Might on S when it comes to Super Co-op or Warzone, right? And this is very straightforward. Give Stain his own tier. I don't know about that. We'll talk about Stain when we get there, but I don't really know about Stain in Super Co-op / Warzone. So Denki's actually A or B? What do you guys think? I think he's B, right? Like, I'm gonna rely on you guys because I suck at this mode. So, I think he's B because he can actually numb people in this mode. I think he's very good in this mode. He has a lot of crowd control. He has a lot of AOE. I think he's very decent, and for some reason he always can somehow stay far away from the fight so nobody engages him. So annoying. A? Okay, you guys are saying A? Okay, we're putting him on A then. Kirishima, I think he's definitely going to be either C or B. And the reason why, I mean, he's very good, but the reason why is that he opens with his W instead of his counter. If he opened with his counter, he would be so much higher because he could just stop someone on their tracks, right? He could stop something like HAWKS or, not HAWKS, but Stain or All Might on their tracks. But he can't. So, I think he should be B, maybe? What do you guys think? A? His stun helps a lot. Are we still talking about Kaminari or is this Kirishima? I think you guys are saying A for Kaminari because of the delay. C, D, C. So you guys think that Kirishima should go C? He's very good whenever nowhere near Kaminari. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So we're leaving it at that then. C Kiri, A Kaminari. Okay. We are gonna leave it at this, I think. Although I'm seeing a lot of D's. Yeah, but I think he's okay with when he counters, isn't he? I feel like he deals a lot of damage when he counters. And also he goes into the enhanced W, which deals a lot of damage and covers a wide area, right? Anyways, Aizawa, I think Aizawa is definitely going to be S tier too, right? Because if Aizawa gets a freaking quirk off, it can literally turn a fight around. If Aizawa actually lands a quirk, he just turns a fight around. It's ridiculous. It's if not because he kills them himself, but it's then because he just roots a bunch of people and they just they can't even move, and so they just get beat by the rest of the team. Yeah, he one-shots anyone with less than 50% health because of I think it's his talents or his chips. Is it his chips? I think it's his chips. That give him more damage when he's lower than when the enemy is lower than 30% health, I think. So he just finishes fights off, right? I've had fights where I only have Aizawa left, and then I'm against like 3 enemies, but those enemies have like very little health left, and even though it's 1v3, he just uses his quirk and finishes them all at once. 30% health, yeah. Then we have Tokoyami. I'm not sure where to put Tokoyami. I'm thinking A or B because of his grouping ability. I haven't seen a Tokoyami in Scoop or Warzone in a very long time. He again, like, this is Arena, right? He used to be very, very good in Scoop or Warzone when the game first started, right? I remember I made my first big climb when I pulled him. But he's just slowly being phased out by the new limited characters. A? You guys are saying A? A? Okay. Okay, A because of his grouping ability. I think his grouping ability is solid. It's just very useful. Any character that can actually group other characters is very, very good in this mode. Deku is definitely either D or C. What do you guys think? Yeah, A Toko. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of A for Tokoyami. Deku D. Yeah, Deku doesn't do anything. Deku doesn't do anything, and what's worse, if you actually build his bottom right talent, I think it actually messes up his AI, which is even worse. So yeah, Deku doesn't do anything at all. I feel like Bakugo would either be A or B. I've heard a lot of people say that if he's SS, he's actually very, very, very solid in this mode, so probably A. I don't think he would be S. My Bakugo, which is my best character in my account, actually melts other characters, especially if I can group them with another character like Endeavor. My Bakugo just destroys them. But the problem is that Bakugo in this mode is a glass cannon. Literally glass cannon. He will just be melted away in seconds. So you really, really, really need to know your placement if you want to put Bakugo in your teams. So you guys are saying B or A? B. I think there are more B's than A's. Yeah, I think we're gonna put him on B if he's S, and then if you have him SS, he would be A. I think. The only problem with Bakugo, is the same as Stain, right? If he actually got damage reduction when he's using his Q, he would be so much better, so much better. So Ojiro's just D. I don't even see Ojiros. It's so sad that I don't see Ojiros anywhere. I think the only place where I reliably see Ojiros every now and then is agency assessments. But yeah, Ojiro, I don't think anyone is gonna agree with Ojiro not being on D, right? Yeah. Mineta, what I've heard about, I never put Mineta in my teams, but what I've heard about Mineta is that he is very good for the start of the fight if you want to root someone. He will root someone, but then he'll be useless for the rest of the fight. He'll just root someone and then be useless. So I don't know. You guys let me know. C, B, D. Where should we put him? S. Oh my god, you freaking memers. A. He claps All Might. C. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of C's, which I think are the non-memers. So thank you guys. Diaper Boy goes to C. Should put him on D for diaper, but it's fine. We'll do him at C. Then Momo, I think Momo would probably be C too. I think she can disrupt the field with her turrets, right? She just puts them down, and I know that she can actually stop All Might on his tracks. So that's very, very, very useful. I do know that have to know how to place her. So B Momo, B or C, B or C. I see more B's than C's, so we're gonna put her on B. She's good at disrupting the field, right? And if you know how to position her, you can stop characters like All Might, which is very valuable. Her guns also stun people forever, but she's very, very similar to Baku in that she's a glass cannon, right? If anybody engages her, she's done. They'll burst her down. Get it? Burst her down. Family-friendly stream, guys. Then we have Uraraka. Uraraka in this mode, again, like, I feel like I'm saying this so much in this stream, but it's true. Music is a little loud for me. She used to be so good when the game first started, and now she's been phased out slowly. Not as much as like Tokoyami, but she has been phased out a little bit by the limited characters. So what do you guys think? B? B? I see a lot of B's. B's. Okay. So she's going to be. If she can land in E, she is a monster, especially if you have her left talent branch leveled up. She is a monster. She will shred characters to pieces. But the problem is that she doesn't get hyper armor when she's using her abilities. So that makes her extremely unreliable. Extremely unreliable. So yeah. Yeah, her 100% range upgrade to her rubble attack can be super strong. Exactly, yeah. But it's so difficult for her to get it off because basically because of All Might, honestly. Because All Might just spins around the whole field, so he will eventually get her. And so it would stop her from actually using her E. You could throw on the Kami card to help that. Yeah, but you know, like having her rely on a 5-star card for her to be good is like definitely not going to put her any tier higher than where she is. Todoroki, I feel like he should be A or B. What do you guys think? I feel like A or B because of his freeze ability. I feel like it's very useful. Someone once told me that if you put him with Endeavor, it's a pretty good combo. Basically the team would be Shoro, Endeavor, and Shigi, because Endeavor will just not Shigi but Stain, because Endeavor will group everyone, Shoro will freeze them, and then Stain will engage them with his E, and then that's it. It's over. It's over, Anakin. B, you guys are saying B? Okay. Okay, so he stays at B. Ida is definitely D or C. What do you guys think? Ida. Well, actually, he might be B, honestly. He's not bad. He actually manages to build up his speed a little bit. And you know, he actually does manage to stay away from being engaged a lot of the time, because he'll just rush away, so he can, you know, get characters to just run around doing nothing for a little bit. I mean, he has some utility, I think. What do you guys think? Okay, this one is controversial. C, D, F, C, F. Why? You need to play Ida for him to be effective. Yeah, you need to have him upgraded. Mine is 48k, and I feel like he does okay in Warzone. So we're gonna leave him at C. So then we have Froppy. Froppy is good when it comes to defense, right? She's very good at defending, because just like Endeavor, both of them are very good at stalling forever, because she'll become invisible, and so nobody can hit her, and then she'll just leave pools on the floor and, you know, immobilize your character so that they can do anything. And so she's very good at stalling forever. She's good at defense. You can put her in your defensive formation, right? So I'm seeing a lot of A's. We're gonna put it on A. I think I agree, but we should just clarify that this is just for defensive purposes, right? I don't feel like she's very good for offensive. Yeah, she's here for defensive purposes because offensively she's okay. She's okay if she can land a few pulls, so she can mobilize a bunch of characters. She can combo well with Shigi, I think, right? Um, so yeah, Endeavor, I think is going to be S for sure. Same thing as Froppy. He's excellent, excellent, excellent at stalling forever. So he's very good at defense. I've lost so many matches because I can't kill Endeavor. He's like the defensive unit by default. He's amazing. Also, the only character that can actually take down All Might. So huge, massive points there. Um, so yeah. Um, so there we go. So now we have Stain. You guys are all saying S. I'm not sure if I would actually put him on A instead of S, just because you really well. It's probably because I'm bad. Honestly, let's be real here. It's probably because I'm bad. Because if you really know how to place HAWKS in this mode in a way that he will reliably use his E to blender the enemy team, he's just probably the most broken character in this game mode too, which makes him gives him the definitive crown of king of the game, because he just blends enemies just so funny. Him and Endeavor in the same team is ridiculous. Endeavor will just group everyone and then just Stain will just blend them to death. So yeah, he's S plus. Are you guys are saying S plus? Yeah. For sure, he's very good, very good. Um, then Shigi. Oh, Shigi, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe B or A. What do you guys think? The I feel like Shigi is good. I feel like he's good. He sometimes struggle a little bit with pulling out Nomu, but if he does pull Nomu out, he's a very solid choice. I think there are better choices though other than Shigi, but I feel like he's very good anyways. B, you guys are saying B? Okay. Um, I feel like he's good, but I might just be my bias because I really like the character. And now we finally come to the start of the stream, HAWKS. I haven't tried HAWKS in either one of those modes, just because my HAWKS is very low on BP still. So I don't want to put him there to bring my whole BP down. I don't feel like he would actually be able to sustain himself. I feel like the fact that he can't use his ult in that mode actually takes a lot of points away from him. Because he is an ult kind of character, right? Like, he ults. That's what he does. Like, he's good because he can ult fast and his ult is broken, right? So you guys are saying B. Is that B for Shigi or for HAWKS? I was hoping we could control Nomu when attacking. Yeah. I don't know, guys. What do you think about HAWKS? B or A? I don't think he's S because of that same thing, right? Because he can't ult. So seeing a lot of B's and A's. I feel like there's the same number as A's and B's. B? Okay. Okay, HAWKS B. Okay. So this is the tier list for Super Co-op / Warzone. Gonna take a screenshot so that I can put it on my Discord server. And yeah, guys, let me just remake really quick. We're gonna remake the PvE list. The PvE list. I think it was something like this. Was it something like this? Let me guys know if I'm getting it wrong. Oh no, wait. Oh, we're missing one here. Yeah. I wrote above. This one it was A plus. Did it look something like this? I think it was like this. Yeah, and Deku was there. Bakugo I think was A. Ojiro was there. Toko, where was Toko? I think it was A too. Mineta was B, I think. Momo, I think it was C or B. I think it was B. This girl was there. This guy was here for sure. This guy was there. I think I'm getting confused with the other one. I think she was there. Or here. I'm getting confused with the PvP tier list. But this guy was there. This guy was there. This guy was there, I think. And this guy was there. Was it like that or was it like that? I'm getting really confused now. I think that's how it looks like, but I might be getting it wrong. Momo was A? Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was putting Momo B, and then you guys told me to put it A. Okay. I think this was how it looked. I think Shiggy was here though, wasn't he? Yeah, right. If Shiggy's too high, yeah, I think he was here. Because we said that he's the worst limited character, so he can't be above HAWKS, right? So this is the Super Cup. Sorry, this is the PvE tier list. So let me guys show you how it looks in the end. So we have the PvE tier list. This is the PvP one, and this is the Super Cup / Warzone one. Let me know what you guys think. She was A, really? She was A for sure. Are you sure, guys? Stain is the king of this game for sure. I agree, 100%. He's a god. He's a god. I love Stain so much. My favorite character next to Shiggy. Alright guys, so we're gonna end this stream here. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for participating. Thank you for telling me guys your opinions. If you want, you can join the Discord, link in the description, so that you can discuss in the tier list channel what you guys think. I see that there's already people there posting their own. Oh no, they're posting mine. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys had a good time. I sure did. Very controversial, very controversial sometimes, but I think we had a good time. So yeah, join the Discord if you want to discuss. Leave a like if you enjoyed, guys, and subscribe if you'd like more streams like this, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one.